just started doing now. For the most part, they do what they do. They're well coached. They do what they do on defense and attack style team. It looks like they got kids that wrestle. I don't even.
payment options, and no prepayment penalties. You can focus on your studies without the financial stress. Call or visit any of their 7 local branches to learn more. They are here to keep your piggy bank safe. Marion Center Bank, moving forward with higher education. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The first quarter is presented by State Representative Jim Struzzi. Proud of our progress, and the best is yet to come. Paid for by friends of Jim Struzzi.
We're back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. The kick is popped up short, fielded at the 20-yard line. It's going to be returned out to about the 35. That is number 4, Conemaugh Township, and that's where they're going to start with the ball.
Caden Valentine, number 20 for Conemaugh Township, was the one who blocked the extra point. That's why we sit at 6-0. Now the ball just across the 35. That's what we'll call it, the 36-yard line. First and 10.
9:24. Here in the first quarter. Conemaugh Township's going to line up our center. He's going to call for a hard count. And
everybody moved
except the center, maybe.
Think, yeah.
And there is no flag on that play.
No, because he snapped the ball.
So
no one else moved. It was the center and quarterback that seemed to be okay.
So that run goes nowhere.
Wow.
It's actually a
4-yard loss.
Actually a loss by Grayson Studer, the quarterback. So going to take it back to the 33.
Give River Valley that opening. Let's see if they take it.
Second down play. Studer will be. He's going to stay in the back in the shotgun now for this play. They call for snap. He's going to turn and look to run himself around the right-hand side. Has a little bit of room across the 30. And he's going to be drugged down about the 35-yard line. So back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he'll get 3 of those yards back, brought down on the play by River Valley's number 63. That is
Brady Kaufman, who switched numbers on us. But we got you this week, Brady. You're not going to trick us 2 weeks in a row.
So actually just 2 yards on the gain. So to bring up third down and looks like 12. Scoreboard says 11. I'm calling it 12.
All right, I'll go with you, Bill. And we have an official who's going to signal for.
What's going on?
Is there something wrong with the clock, maybe? They're going to come over to the sideline here. The official's looking at the clock.
Maybe he's mad I said it was 3rd and 12.
Maybe he heard you. It's Mr. Frank Garatano, very experienced official here in the PIAA. Done a lot of football games over the years.
He wanted them to radio up. He keeps looking back at the clock.
I think there must be an issue with the play clock.
He said 8:20 and it said 8:02.
8:02, okay, so they're going to make a quick clock adjustment here.
And they did.
Except it says 82 now. Yeah, let's keep working on it. There we go. Now it says 8 minutes and 20 seconds, which is what makes the official happy. So as long as they're happy, we will go with the 3rd and 11 now. The pass is going to be back to Studer. He's going to actually look downfield. Attempt to pass to DJ Bambino. It's going to be incomplete, which will bring up a 4th down.
3 and out, and that's something that definitely Coach Dalton's got to be liking. That ball was overthrown.
So back to punt is going to be number 15, Cohen Stahl for Conemaugh Township. Kicking right to left as you look at your radio dial.
Jake Woodring.
Dangerous on the running. Let's see how he does with catching the punt, Bill. Snaps a little high. He's going to get it away.
Nice kick.
Good kick. It's going to bounce about the 30-yard line and roll. Woodring's going to stay away from it. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
So a 38-yard punt. That's where River Valley will take over. So they get a 3 and out. Nice job. And this is exactly what Coach Dalton wanted to do. Now if he can get another sustained offensive drive, take some time off the clock, maybe go up 2 scores. Conemaugh Township might be on their heels a little bit here early on. They're not used to this. They're 2-0, a very experienced football team, senior-laden defense.
But so far, River Valley does have the best of them here, up 6-0, and they take over. First down, Max Brichetti's going to go under center. He's going to turn and hand the ball to the middle. He fakes the handoff. He kept it. He's going to get some good running across the 35-yard line. So good run there by Max. Playing hide and seek with that football.
Picks up 7.
They're going to spot it at the 36-yard line.
Second and
behind the
short.
sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Got a lot of extra. You got good play calls for second and short, Bill. So Perchetti's going to work. He's got Hutter behind him. Calls for snap. He's going to turn and hand it off this time to Brody Hutter. He moves the pile up the middle. Good, strong running by Brody. He's pushed back. I don't think he's going to. Well, this one official says he might have a first down, Bill. Let's see where they spot that.
Yeah, he does.
And they're going to move it. He got across the 40-yard line.
That was Hutter, correct?
Correct. Number 12, Hutter with the run.
Second run tonight. He's getting those tough yards. 2 yards, now a 4-yard run.
41-yard line brings up a first. With 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, River Valley leads 6-0. This is their second possession of the game. Perchetti's going to drop back and look to pass. He's got time. He looks down the middle of the field. He's got a man wide open. That's number 10, Jake Woodring, on a big completion. They're going to spot that inside the 20-yard line.
43 yards, Jeff.
And
Hello.
Perchetti had great time again in the pocket there, Bill.
Yeah, again, give him time.
That's what Coach Dalton. That was Woodring. A great catch there by Jake Woodring.
What
Yep.
First quarter right now is owned by Woodring.
So they spot that ball at the 17. Brings up first down. He's going to turn and hand off up the middle to Brody Hutter. He's going to gain some tough yards.
Picks up 4.
So that's going to bring up a second and 4.
This has been a shocker, I'm sure, for the Conemaugh Township defense.
So Perchetti's under center again. He's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to fake the handoff this time. This time he should have handed it off because the guy was at his feet right away. That was number 75, Jack Doherty, in the backfield, disrupting that run play for Perchetti.
Yep. If that was like an RPO, you should have got rid of it that time. He's going to drop about 2. Knocks him back.
Yeah, they put it about the 13.
3 yards.
Let's go bring up another third down play here for River Valley.
Oh, for 1 on third down. That's the only thing they've missed on so far tonight. Big play for the Township defense here.
Perchetti's going to go back under center again. Split some guys wide this time. He's going to turn, roll to his left. He's going to look to pass. He's going to fire downfield. It's going to be broken up, intended for Hunter Adair, but it was knocked away by the defender there. Good pass breakup by Conemaugh Township.
And a dangerous pass there as he was rolling to his left, trying to roll with that line, but he was under pressure from the backside. And looks like we're going to see special teams come in here, Jeff.
Yep, number 32, Cole Heckathorn, is going to come out and attempt a field goal.
30-yard field goal attempt.
They're going to spot the ball right at the 20. As Bill said, it will be a 30-yard attempt. Perchetti's going to hold. He calls for the snap. It's a little low. He gets the hold down. The kick is up.
Nice.
And this one is good. So Heckathorn connects on a 30-yard field goal. And River Valley extends their lead to 9-0. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renja Digital TV. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout.
To be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above all, you need to stay healthy. But if injury occurs, you need a team of specialists that can get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has been helping area athletes for years. Indiana Total Therapy. With 3 locations, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelley Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute on the campus of IRMC. ITT, the best in our field, and voted Best Physical Therapy in the Best of Indiana County contest.
The first quarter is presented by State Representative Jim Struzzi. Proud of our progress, and the best is yet to come. Paid for by friends of Jim Struzzi.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. River Valley leads 9-0. They've scored a touchdown and a field goal in their first 2 possessions, and Heckathorn gets ready to kick this ball away back to Conemaugh Township. Sends the ball high into the air towards the sideline. And that kick is actually going to go out of bounds, unfortunately. So the Conemaugh Township player was back there. He was going to catch it. Colton Shippey decided to let it go because it did drop out of bounds. So the kickoff out of bounds will be a penalty. And Conemaugh Township will have good starting field position as they take over on their second possession tonight. 5:06 to go here in the first quarter.
And I've got something here for you. Let's see. Sorry, Jeff, I'm looking for the, quick stats update for you, brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. First quarter, we're only in the first quarter. 3 carries for 80 yards for Jake Woodring. And one of it was a 2-yard touchdown run. Not to be outdone, he has a catch for 43 yards, the only completion so far by Perchetti.
So Township takes over at the 35-yard line. Studer is going to get the ball, hand off to number 8, Brennan Lohr, and nowhere to go. He's dropped in the backfield for a big loss.
That looked like Wayno to me. Michael Wayno was
Number
also
36
back there, number 36.
back there.
Wow.
So
back to the 28-yard
Yeah,
line.
they go back to the 28.
Who ran that ball?
That was number 8 there,
Okay.
Brennan Lohr,
Lost
who
7.
has had a lot of running room the first 2 weeks of the season. Slow start tonight for him. So that brings up a 2nd and long. And Studer will work out of the shotgun. He calls for a snap, and somebody flinched.
I think somebody on his own team, he was going with a hard
He was
count.
trying to hard count somebody off of River Valley, but they got somebody from Conemaugh Township. That's going to be a false start, and they're going to go back 5 more yards.
Boy, does this look familiar of a team going backwards.
We have seen that a couple times so far this year, Bill.
Penns Manor did so in the first game. Now, River Valley doing some home cooking here, enjoying this at a 9-0 lead, so a 2-score lead in this first quarter.
4:25 to go here in the first quarter. This is Conemaugh Township's second possession of the game. River Valley forced a 3-and-out punt last time they had the ball, and they are 2nd and long now. As Studer works out of the shotgun, he sends a man in motion. He's going to get the snap. He's going to draw back, look to pass, flushed out of the pocket. He runs to the right. He's going to find some running room across the 25 and get almost to the 30-yard line. So he made something out of nothing there, Bill.
Picks up 6 yards on the run, keeping that play alive. 6 yards.
And Grayson Studer has been one of the sort of three-pronged running attack that Conemaugh Township has used this year. It's been Studer, Stango, and Lohr have been the 3 main ball carriers for them. So the ball's placed at the 29-yard line.
They're 0 for 1 on 3rd down tonight, and this one's going to be a challenge, too. They're at their own 29. They got to get up to the 45.
So 3rd and long.
16, yeah.
Studer's going to work out of the shotgun again. He's got 4 wide. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a little time. He fires over the middle. It's going to be complete, but it's going to be short of the first down. He completed that to number 10, DJ Bambino.
It is a good name.
The great Bambino with a nice catch.
So they end up being
They're going to spot
2 full yards shy of a first down.
Yeah, they're going to spot that at the 43. Which brings up 4th down for Conemaugh Township. And unfortunately, Bambino did limp off after that play, Bill. Maybe favoring his ankle when he got rolled up there in the tackle. We'll see if he can come back in the game.
Studer now 1 for 2 with his first completion.
And Conemaugh Township is going to decide what they want to do here, and they're going to decide they want to call a quick timeout. So we'll take one with them. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
I needed a career change, but didn't know where to start. A friend told me about Indiana County Technology Center. I went from a dull office job to a high-paying welding career in just 10 months.
I trained as a cosmetologist. Now I set my own schedule and love what I do. ICTC gave me the skills and certifications to start strong and helped me get financial aid.
Ready for a fresh start? Visit ictc.edu, Indiana County Technology Center, training for in-demand careers.
The first quarter is presented by State Representative Jim Struzzi. Proud of our progress, and the best is yet to come. Paid for by friends of Jim Struzzi.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank People Forward Banking. After the Conemaugh Township timeout, it looks like they're going to go for this, Bill.
Trying to get something sparked.
Going to be a handoff up the middle, and they're going to have enough for the first down. That was number 8 on that run. Brennan Lohr gets the first down for Conemaugh Township.
Needed 2, and he got 8. So his second touch of the night. It goes for 15 yards, and it also is their first down of the night.
So the ball's going to be just across midfield at the 49-yard line. River Valley leads here, 9-0 in the first quarter. Conemaugh Township driving. It's going to be a handoff coming around the left side now. Good hit on that play as he stacked up right at the 50. And I did not see that ball carrier number, Bill. Who was that? That was number 8. That's Brennan Lohr again. We'll probably call his number several times tonight.
A bell was rung on that play, no doubt about that.
He got hit hard. It brings up 2nd and 10.
Kaufman.
Brody Kaufman again. It's a hard-hitting linebacker for the River Valley Panthers. So 2nd and 10 for Conemaugh Township. Studer's going to turn, hand the ball off up the middle to Lohr again. He finds good running room this time. He's going to be across the 45, inside the 45.
Straight up the middle, follow your blockers at full house backfield. He picks up 5 yards, and we have a player that's slow to get up, Jeff.
It's one of the Township players. It was number 1, Steven Stango. So that would be a big loss if they lose him. So while they're tending to him, we will take a quick injury timeout. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
Ride life at full throttle. Run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination, Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
Dirt, snow, or mud, the more of it, the better. There's only one way to ride when it's adrenaline time. 5-Star Power Sports, you were born ready for this.
Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, protective clothing, read the owner's manual and the product warning labels before operation.
The first quarter is presented by State Representative Jim Struzzi. Proud of our progress, and the best is yet to come. Paid for by friends of Jim Struzzi.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. That second down run is a power run up the middle by number 8, Brennan Lohr again. Doesn't gain a whole lot in that play, Bill.
No, that was 3rd down, Jeff. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd down. So it's going to bring up a 4th down. So
4th down again.
You figure they went for it back on their own territory on 4th and 2. Figure they'd go for it here, even though it is 4th. Pretty long 4, almost 5 yards.
Almost 5 yards, yep. Conemaugh Township is going to go for it, trailing 9-0 here. The final minute ticks away in the first quarter. Studer works out of the shotgun, and that's going to be a false start and make this 4th down a little bit. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Was that a delay? Couldn't have been. Was it?
No. Oh, no, I'm sorry, they called encroachment River Valley. I thought I saw a Conemaugh Township player move. It's actually against River Valley, so that's a 5-yard offside penalty. And those 5 yards are enough to give them the first down, Bill.
Yeah, it is. I think that is just the 3rd first down of the night for Conemaugh Township as the clock ticks away here in this first quarter. A 9-0 River Valley lead.
8th play of this drive for Conemaugh Township. Snap is a little low. Studer gets it. He looks deep downfield. He's throwing down the sideline. He's got a man down there just out of his reach. Knocked away by number 3, Lucas Kishlock. Good pass defense for Lucas on that play.
Got his head around. Watched the ball. Did not follow the player. That was a beautiful play by the defender and causes the ball to go incomplete. Studer so far tonight just 1 for 3 for 14 yards.
He wasn't afraid to take a shot downfield. Kishlock did not panic, though. A lot of times the defensive back will sort of want to grab the guy as the ball's coming. But
and he got his head around.
Did a very good job there, not committing a penalty. So it brings up 2nd down and 10. Studer works out of the shotgun again. He's going to get the low snap. He's going to turn hand off to Lohr. He's going to get across the 40 and be met there. So not much doing for Brennan Lohr.
34 for River Valley, hanging on for dear life.
And, Bill, that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. So after one quarter play, River Valley leads 9-0. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV. We'll be back with the second quarter after this 60-second timeout.
Peripheral artery disease is a narrowing of the arteries in the arms, legs, or pelvis, and it can develop into something very, very serious. Some people have it and don't even know it. Join IRMC vascular surgeon Dr. Gregory Lynch for a 1-mile walk around the Mack Park track, some light refreshments, and a question and answer session on Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. Learn about peripheral artery disease and how vascular surgery can treat it. Call 357-8088 to register.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Cat Country 106.3.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank People Forward Banking. As we start the second quarter, River Valley leads 9-0, but Conemaugh Township is on a lengthy drive. Bill, this is the 10th play of this drive for them now.
Wow. And Evan Strauss with a nice tackle on that last play to bring down Lohr.
And the referee's going to throw a flag. Do we have too many men on the field? Let's see here. He's counting real quick. He's counting Conemaugh Township players. And he's going to tell us what the penalty is. It is a legal substitution. They broke the huddle with 12 men in the huddle, and you're not allowed to do that. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Making their third down attempt here even more difficult. They're already 0 for 3 on third downs. This is a 3rd and 15. Not afraid to throw it either.
So Studer's going to work out of the shotgun. He gets a low snap. He's going to look to pass. He looks down the left sideline. He's going to throw it way downfield. It's going to be hauled in by number 10, DJ Bambino. What a catch by DJ Bambino. Wow.
Wow.
Studer to Bambino.
Adair got turned around, it looks like the wrong way. What was that? I missed that. Was that a 44-yard touchdown pass?
Yes, the ball was, they had gone back 5 yards, so it's going to be Studer to Bambino for the touchdown.
Nicely thrown ball. The defender, Adair, got turned around just a little bit at the very wrong time, the most wrong time that you could get turned around on that, and a nice catch right in there. I mean, it was a perfectly thrown ball.
And you're right, Bill. He was with him the entire way and just got his head turned around at the wrong possible time. So the kick now is going to come here. They're going to have the kick down. Extra point is up and is good. So Conemaugh Township cuts into this lead. It's now 9-7. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout on IRMC High School Sports Night. You're listening to 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
It's a true treasure in Blairsville, a style of eating that's rare, and that's the diner experience. Dean's Diner on Route 22 captures the mood and atmosphere of the old-fashioned family-style eating of the off-road diner. Scrumptious home-style meals you remember growing up with, capped off with Dean's Diner's famous assortment of homemade pies. Why not stop in after the game? Open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Dean's Diner, Route 22, Blairsville, the classic diner eating experience.
Today's best country, Cat Country 106.3.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth, S&T Bank People Forward Banking. So, Bill, we should mention that we have 16 more points scored here tonight, and that means 16 more points for the Points for Kids, as Grand Beginnings Children's Center has been sponsoring money all year long to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, and so far we're up to 312 points and $312. We thank Grand Beginnings for that sponsorship.
DJ Bambino, 2 catches tonight for 58 yards. That one was a touchdown. They're now 1 for 4 on third downs, and that was a big third down conversion because it got 6.
Conemaugh Township kicks off down to, he's going to drive it past Woodring into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line, and that's where River Valley will start this drive.
And here's what you got to look at right now. Okay, you were up 9-0. You were kind of controlling the pace of the game. You give up that big splash play on that touchdown. Now what is your offense going to do? You're going to come out and you're going to answer, or is Conemaugh Township's defense going to come out and say, hey, offense, we want to get you the ball back? This is a very important drive, Jeff, for River Valley's offense to start the second quarter, their first drive of the second quarter.
And so far, as they have scored on both of the previous possessions. So let's see if they can make it 3 for 3 here. They start their own 20-yard line with 11:51 to go in the second quarter. Perchetti works under center. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, go on the left side, and get up to about the 23, 24-yard line.
He'll pick up 2 yards, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Going back to that play where Adair just turned around at the very last second, right when that ball was sailing over his head. He turns a second earlier, he probably gets a hand on it. But you can't take anything away from pass and catch connection.
It was a great throw by Studer.
No, it was great. Good catch by Bambino.
Yeah, a nice catch by Bambino for sure. So 2nd down now. Perchetti back under center. Gets the snap. He's going to turn. Handoff up the middle to number 12, Brody Hutter. Strong running. Breaks the tackle across the 30-yard line. 1st down run for Brody Hutter.
I like the way he runs, Jeff. Like a ping pong ball or like a pinball machine. 10 yards there.
He does run hard. I mean, he's a big back. He's 6'1", 220 pounds, and he runs behind his pads, as they say.
Yeah, he does. He runs low, got that low center of gravity, moves the sticks since the River Valley 1st down. Their 4th first down of this first half.
Those quick stats brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. River Valley leads 9-7 here in the second quarter. Perchetti works under center. Sends Woodring in motion. He's going to turn and toss to Woodring. He's going to go on the right-hand side, cut back in the middle, and be swallowed up probably for maybe a gain of 1, Bill.
No, actually, he's going to get to the 35. He bounced around a little bit.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. So he picks up 3. Jake Woodring. Never sell him short.
Woodring is a very shifty runner. He's sort of the opposite of what Hutter is.
Yeah, he runs tall. Hutter runs low.
Hutter will run you over, and Woodring's going to run away from you.
Yep.
So.
2nd down.
Ball is right at the 35-yard line, as Bill said. Perchetti back under center. Take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll around the left side, find a little room, cut across the 40, 45. He's able to speed across the 50. It's a foot race now against Max Perchetti. Is anybody going to catch him? 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Max Perchetti.
65 yards. 65-yard scamper by Max Perchetti. And just like that, the answer is given by the River Valley offense. Give credit to the defensive line, but also give credit to Max Perchetti's vision as he was running through his blocks. Went to the left, came back to the right, saw an opening, and nothing was in front of him except for the Thomas Shoemaker Fieldhouse, and he outran the defense.
All right, and now they were maybe going to go for 2, but they're going to call a timeout and talk about what they want to do here. So we'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
What you put in your body after a workout matters. It's well known that having protein after working out helps build lean muscle mass. But not all proteins are equal. There's a reason the proteins found in whole milk are the most commonly used in supplements. Milk contains high-quality proteins that provide all the essential amino acids needed to build and maintain muscle mass. Get whole milk for whole nutrition naturally. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
Cat Country 106.3.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank People Forward Banking. So River Valley leads 15-7.
Splash. Gotten some splash plays here. 65-yard touchdown run, a 65-yard run by Woodring earlier, a 43-yard catch by Woodring, and Bambino with a 44-yard touchdown catch. So big plays here so far in this first half.
Coach Dalton decides he's going to kick the extra point here instead of go for 2, so Heckathorn is out there. The snap is down, the kick is up, and this time the kick is good. So River Valley extends its lead to 16-7. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
This is State Representative Jim Struzzi. I want to wish all of our area players, bands, cheerleaders, coaches, families, and fans a successful, healthy, and rewarding football season. A commitment to excellence means dedication, determination, and above all, teamwork. Work hard, have fun, and enjoy all that life has to offer. Good luck, teams.
Paid for by Friends of Jim Struzzi. Cat Country 106.3. Today's best country.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. So, Bill, you wanted to know how River Valley would answer that drive, and they answered just the way Coach Dalton would want them to.
And now he's going to say to their defense, let's help out the offense. Where Conemaugh Township's going to say, let's go out there and just do it again. Let's have that successful drive. Another score from around the Heritage Conference. Got an update. Marion Center leading a battle of 2-0 teams over Homer Center 7-0 at the end of the first quarter.
So here we have River Valley leading 16-7 with 9:44 to go in the second quarter. Heckathorn has this ball teed up to kick it away. He's going to put it in the air. It's going to be fielded about the 15-yard line. Picked up there. He's going to come up the middle. That's Bambino finding some running room, bouncing off a tackler and getting out to almost the 30-yard line.
Bambino showing he has some finesse to him. Gets up to the 29-yard line. Looks like he was going to get tackled back by around the 19-20-yard line. So he does get it up to near the 30-yard line. That's where they'll take over 1st and 10, trailing 16-7.
And they will spot that ball right on the 29. And that's where their drive will start with 9:37 left to go here in the second quarter. River Valley with a 16-7 lead. And we'll see how Conemaugh Township can answer that last drive by River Valley. Studer's going to be in the shotgun. He's going to get a low snap. He's going to hand it off to Lore. He's going to cut across the left side and be dropped for a loss.
Come off your block. Don't fall for it. Come off your block. And that is exactly what Brody Hutter did on that play. He stayed with him. Come off your block. Good job.
And they do officially say he lost 1 yard on that play.
So right now they're keeping Lore in check. He has just 19 yards on 7 carries.
Those quick stats brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. So we have a 2nd and 11 now for Conemaugh Township. They're going to send 3 receivers out to the right-hand side of the formation. Studer's going to roll that way and look to throw the ball. He's going to loft it downfield and be caught there by number 1, Steven Stango.
He's going to pick up 12 yards, and he's going to pick up a first down.
After he had limped off earlier, so Stango comes up with the first down completion. Studer to Stango for the first down.
Make something happen. Roll away from that pocket that's collapsed on him. You roll to the side. You're waiting for your receiver to come the whole way across the field, almost like a drag route. Catches it near the sideline up to the 41 for a first down.
So it's first down for Conemaugh Township at their own 41-yard line. They send 3 receivers to the left side of the formation this time. And Studer's in the shotgun. Low snap, he picks up. He's going to look left. He's going to roll back to his right. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, break 1 tackle, but then be brought down by number 3, Lucas Kishlock on the tackle.
Also getting an assist on that play was Hayden Hates. He came up there, laid a lick on him as well, so it's going to drop him for a loss of 3.
Yep, they take it back to the 38-yard line.
I think that's River Valley's first official sack.
That will be a 2nd and long.
They were disrupted so many times on offense last week, so a little taste of their medicine given to Conemaugh Township here tonight.
Township will now get the Studer's going to draw it back to pass. He's going to have a screen pass, going to be complete to Lore. He's going to be in the backfield. He's going to try and get across the line of scrimmage, and he finally does gain some yardage on the play.
Picks up 4.
But River Valley had that pretty well diagnosed. He had to break a tackle actually to actually gain some yardage there. So the pass from Studer complete to Lore for a minimal gain. They're going to spot the ball now.
When you do that deep drop,
at the 43-yard line,
you're either going to throw the bomb or you're going to run a screen.
And you want to let the defensive guys come upfield,
and
they did, but they turned around and made a rally to the ball there real well.
Well, it's that second level of River Valley, those linebackers and D-backs.
And now Conemaugh Township has a player running on late. And are they going to signal for a timeout?
Yep, their second timeout.
They are. So Conemaugh Township's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night with Cribbs and Cody on Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
The biggest tire sale of the year is coming to Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center in Homer City. For a limited time, September 15th through the 30th, you can buy 3 select tires and get the 4th for $1. Limit 1 offer per vehicle. You'll find the widest selection of new tires at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Luther Ford in Homer City with most major brands available. Schedule now and be ready for when the snow flies. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th for $1 September 15th through the 30th at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Today's best country on Cat Country 106.3.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. So after that quick timeout by Conemaugh Township, they're going to face a third down.
Their last time they had a third down, they had a 3rd and 15, and went for a touchdown.
So it's 3rd and 8. And they're going to send 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and Studer will work out of the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to be flush to the right. He's going to look downfield. We have a flag down. The pass is going to be complete to number 21, Dawson Statler, but we do have a flag in the backfield.
It's good for 15 yards if it stands, and a first down. Nope, holding.
It's going to be a hold against Conemaugh Township, so that will come back.
And for Conemaugh Township, that is an ouch.
And
he had the microphone on and was yelling at the coach.
Yeah, Coach Dalton wanted to talk to the referee, and he had his mic on, and he said, Coach, get back to the sideline. I got to call this penalty. So, as I said, that's Mr. Garatano out there, and he will keep things under control for sure.
33-yard line. So now you got to go 18 yards for a first down, Jeff.
So it's 3rd and long. Conemaugh Township sends 2 guys each side of the formation. Studer's going to get the snap. He's going to drop back, look long downfield. He's got a man open. It's going to be picked off by number 10, Jake Woodring. That ball was actually overthrown. He had Bambino down there, and Woodring made a great interception. So that pass is going to be picked off by Jake Woodring, who's having himself quite a nice night tonight, Bill.
He hasn't kicked the ball yet. I think that's the only thing he didn't
Only
do.
thing he has done. All right, we'll see if we can get a kick in for Woodring.
There on 3rd down, it goes for an interception. 1 for 5 now on 3rd downs tonight for Conemaugh Township, and this one goes the other way. A big turnover with plenty of time to go here in this first half. 7:05 with a 9-point lead.
So River Valley starts at the 26-yard line. This first down play is going to be a handoff to Brody Hutter. Strong running up the middle. And he just won't go down. They finally blow the play dead. What are they going to give him there, Bill? 2 yards?
Oh, man. Yeah.
You like watching Brody Hutter run, don't you, Bill?
That's 3-yard pickup.
3 yards in a cloud of dust?
The only person who didn't try to tackle him on that play was me and you.
Yes, it takes a lot to bring down Brody, for sure.
He makes them earn it. You want to tackle me? Earn your tackle.
So 2nd down now. Brachetti's going to be back in the shotgun, and he's going to fake the handoff to Brody. He's going to try and roll around the left-hand side, but be pretty well pursued there, and I think he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, Bill.
He's going to lose maybe a half a yard on.
Okay, so not much there for Max on the run.
He ended up running into his own player who had to get out of the way because he would have been called for a holding had he tried to save his quarterback on that play. So to bring up a 3rd down for River Valley so far tonight on 3rd downs, I don't think they've converted one. I've 0 for 2.
Okay, those quick stats brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. So 3rd down and 8. And Brechetti now comes under center. He's going to turn the handball off up the middle to Brody Hutter. Strong running by Brody, but he's going to come up short of the first down.
He'll pick up 5 yards on the play.
They're going to spot that ball to 34.
Okay, so 4 yards on the play.
And 4th down, and River Valley is actually going to punt. Or they're going to line up the punt of the way.
0 for 3 on 3rd down unofficially. I think they only have 4 first downs, but you gotta remember, they had some big plays.
Yep. Brechetti is going to go back to be the punter. snap. No rush by Conemaugh Township. He gets the punt away. It's a nice high punt. It's going to be fielded inside the 30, and he's going to be dropped by Stango, and so he just falls on it.
Smart play by Stango after a 38-yard punt. I think he knew that. He was real anxious to run that ball. Ball will be marked just across the 30-yard line.
So Conemaugh Township takes over with 4 minutes and 52 seconds to go until we get to the half.
I think Coach wanted that last drive, no doubt.
All right, we have a timeout on the field. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Randad Digital TV.
Hi, I'm Eric Brocious. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, books, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, where you can find us on the web at embcomputing.com. We are your technology specialists.
Peripheral artery disease is a narrowing of the arteries in the arms, legs, or pelvis, and it can develop into something very, very serious. Some people have it and don't even know it. Join IRMC vascular surgeon Dr. Gregory Lynch for a 1-mile walk around the Mack Park track, some light refreshments, and a question and answer session on Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. Learn about peripheral artery disease and how vascular surgery can treat it. Call 357-8088 to register.
Cat Country 106.3.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank People Forward Banking. This first down play by Conemaugh Township. It's going to be a handoff up the middle by Lohr. He's going to get some good yardage across the 35-yard line.
Pick up about 5 yards, so his third biggest run of the night. He has had little increments here so far tonight, so a good job by River Valley of keeping him contained.
So the ball is spotted now at the 36-yard line. Brings up second down and 5 for Conemaugh Township. They trail River Valley 16-7 with 4 minutes to go until halftime. Studer calls for a snap in the backfield. He's going to get it, hand it off. It's going to be Lohr up the middle again. He's not going to be quite enough for the first down. But a good hold there for number 8, Brendan Lohr.
Bring up a third down and long, too.
The River Valley player just accidentally kicked the ball as he's walking back. And the umpire said, I'll set that where it's supposed to go. Certainly not intentional. Brings up a third and short for Conemaugh Township. And Studer will now work under center. Take the snap, turn and hand it off, coming around the right-hand side here.
Wow.
That's Colton Shippey. And they're going to spot him just short. Oh, I'm sorry. The official just signaled it as a first down.
Nah?
Oh, no, he did not. My bad.
I was going to say.
I thought he signaled first down. My bad. It's still 4th and 1. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. They are moving the chains.
Whoa. What?
I thought Garetano just signaled first down, and the chain crew did not move. Coach Dalton's like, what do you mean? And so now we do have a first down.
Okay.
All right, so Conemaugh Township takes the ball. That's going to be Studer keeping it that time. He's going to get across the 45-yard line. And we have a River Valley player slow to get up. He's going to sort of limp him way off the field. That looks to be number 34, Evan Strauss.
Unofficially, their 5th first down of the first half.
So he's helped the sideline. Trainer Allie Hunt's going to look at him. And they're ready to go.
So that first down took pretty much everybody, because even the AP announcer said big fourth down play.
Yeah, I really thought that Garetano was signaled, but then no one reacted to it. I'm like, maybe I'm seeing things. But no, I had it right this time, Bill.
Coach reacted, but
Coach Dalton was not happy with that first down call. So anyhow, we have second down and 6 here for Conemaugh Township. Studer gets the snap, going to look to throw out to the left-hand side. He's got a man wide open. That's DJ Bambino over there, and he's going to be brought down, forced out of bounds, about the 40-yard line.
14-yard completion.
So Studer to Bambino for a big gain.
We were saying about how they're a run-heavy team, yet that's his 8th pass of this first half, and he has completed 5 of them. He has an interception and 2 incompletions, but he also has a 44-yard touchdown pass.
Studer's only a sophomore, but he was a starter all last year for Conemaugh Township. So this time he's going to hand the ball off to Lure up the middle, and he's going to have some good first down running, and he's going to be very close to actually picking up a first down.
Right near the marker. That's one of his best runs tonight. His best run of the night, as a matter of fact. It's 10 yards, and they are going to stay.
They're going to move the sticks.
It is a first down. Nice drive here by Conemaugh Township late in this first half, trailing. 31-yard line.
So Studer's going to get the snap in the shotgun this time, turn and hand off to Lure. He's going to cut her on the left-hand side and pick up almost 5 yards. So he's getting chunk yardage now, Bill.
Maybe he's just warming up here in this first half because his stats were less than Lure-like of what we've seen so far this season from Conemaugh Township. So, yeah, pick up a 6 on that play, Jeff.
They spot at the 25-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 as we roll under 2 minutes here until halftime. Studer takes the snap. He's going to drop back and look to pass. He's going to throw downfield in the end zone. He's got a man open, but he's going to throw it out of the end zone. Overthrew his man. Incomplete pass there for Grayson Studer.
His 9th attempt. I'm surprised that we're seeing so much of that because that was not in the notes, I guess I should say. 5 for 9.
It's something they hadn't done yet this year, but apparently they think they can maybe test this River Valley secondary.
You know, the competition's also a little bit stiff. You're late in the first half. You've used 2 timeouts, 1:42 to play. You're trying to do something before you go to the locker room.
River Valley still leads here, 16-7.
3rd down play.
3rd down for Conemaugh Township. Studer's going to go under center. He's going to drop back to pass, roll to his right. He's going to fire downfield. He's going to hit his man. That's number 4, Colton Shippey, but we have a flag back here on the play, Bill.
This is a 16-yard play and a first down. And it's coming back,
It's going to be a hold against Conemaugh Township.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 4th penalty of this first half for a total of 30 yards, and those last 2 hurt. This one a holding penalty. It's going to make it 3rd and long.
And they're going to bring it back to the 35?
Yep,
okay. Ball's going to be the 35-yard line.
3rd and 14 coming up. Wow.
So a big break there for River Valley.
But that play is working for them. That rolling the quarterback out either side, especially to the right, and his receiver's getting loose. 1.5 minutes to play here in the first half.
So Studer will work out of the shotgun for this 3rd down play.
Don't have to get it all here. You have time.
Takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look left, fire downfield, and it's going to be
It's caught.
Caught on the sideline. I thought maybe the defender had not. Actually does catch it over there.
16-yard completion. Who caught that?
That was Bambino again.
Boy, he's having a nice first half, and so is Grayson Studer.
Grayson
Studer is having a great first half.
So they spot that ball right at the 20.
So another first down play. 7th first down. Clock moving. Well, he went out of bounds on that play, so 1:14, the clock is stopped.
10th play of this drive for Conemaugh Township. First down now. Studer's going to take the low snap. Actually, it's going to be a direct snap to Lure. He's going to run it.
Got down to the 11?
I'm sorry, that was 6. 6 and 8 look very similar on those Conemaugh Township jerseys.
So that was the quarterback.
That was
Studer
with the run, yes.
So he picks up 8. They're moving.
Let's spot that
They
ball
get
at
the ball
14.
to start the second half, too, don't forget. So that could be Big Mo going into the locker room.
So Studer's going to turn and hand it off to Lure. This time he's going to try to go across the left and be swallowed up by that River Valley defense.
Yeah, good pressure by River Valley. There was a slew of guys in there, including 54 again. 54.
All right, and Conemaugh Township's going to take a quick timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
Hi, it's me again, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank. If you're looking to purchase a new home to enjoy the changing colors of the fall season, we can help to make it possible. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about our mortgage options. You can also visit us at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Today's best country, Cat Country 106.3.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. So we come back with River Valley leading 16-7. Conemaugh Township getting ready for a big third down here. This is the 12th play of this drive, Bill. They started on their own 31-yard line with 4 minutes, 52 seconds to go until halftime, and they have chewed up almost the remaining clock here until halftime.
And they used their last time out. So if they don't move the sticks here and it's not incomplete or out of bounds, they're going to have to hurry. It is 3rd and short.
So Studer's going to work on the shotgun. He's going to drop back, look to his left. He's going to fire that ball into the end zone. It's going to be knocked away. Almost picked off by River Valley. Incomplete.
Stoller broke that up. Is that what he said?
Yep, Brody Stoller. And so they'll bring up a 4th down now with 30 until halftime. River Valley leads 16-7. Conemaugh Township would like to get this in the end zone before halftime, and as Bill said, they will get the ball to start the second half.
Big
so
play
big
here.
4th down play here. Studer works out of the shotgun. He's going to drop back. He's going to look to his left. He's going to be under pressure. He's going to be flushed up, run up in the pocket, and he's going to be dropped. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. So
man, big play by the River Valley defense, Jeff. Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
With no points for Conemaugh Township.
Wow.
So that's going to be a turnover on downs. And River Valley will take over at the 15-yard line. With only 27 seconds left until halftime, we'll see if they want to run a play or just take a knee. They're going to come in tight like they're going to take a knee.
Yep.
And that's what they're going to do. So, River Valley takes a knee, and they lead 16-7 here at Panther Stadium. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night with Cribbs and Cody on Cat Country and Renda Digital TV. We'll be back with the halftime show after this.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman with all students.
All right, where to, gentlemen?
Okay, please run all of the first one from Blairsville Fleetique down, please. You got that?
Okay, I still have... Yeah, so I'll bring you back after that sports booster end of second quarter, or after the sports booster in halftime 1?
Oh, yeah, we're behind. End of second quarter, please.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
F-150s, savings of up to $13,000. Plus, J.D. Power named the 2025 F-150 #1 in new vehicle quality among full-size trucks. So don't wait. See Luther Ford, voted best new car dealership in the Best of Indiana County contest. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and online at lutherford.com.
You can't have everything. Where would you put it? The Blairsville Fleetique is where you can find, well, everything from holiday decorations to sports, tools, kitchen items, and music. You'll probably find a kitchen sink, too. Blairsville Fleetique has antique treasures like blow molds and lights, books, magazines, and pictures, and more. Even a book for installing that kitchen sink. One-of-a-kind albums and furniture that you need to see. Blairsville Fleetique, open 7 days. En Route 22 in Blairsville, across from TriStar.
Peripheral artery disease is a narrowing of the arteries in the arms, legs, or pelvis, and it can develop into something very, very serious. Some people have it and don't even know it. Join IRMC vascular surgeon Dr. Gregory Lynch for a 1-mile walk around the Mack Park track, some light refreshments, and a question and answer session on Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. Learn about peripheral artery disease and how vascular surgery can treat it. Call 357-8088 to register.
At Grand Beginnings Children's Center, their focus is on growing and teaching children to be the best they can be. They know children need education, inclusion, and safety. Grand Beginnings has a mission to provide a warm and nurturing environment in which each child can grow physically, emotionally, socially, intellectually, and spiritually. Grand Beginnings Children's Center with 2 locations in Indiana, teaching children to shine since 1991. Call 724-463-1819. Find them at grandbeginnings.net.
Hi, I'm Eric Brocious. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, or you can find us on the web at embcomputing.com. We are your technology specialists.
All right, team, this is where it counts. In sports, just like in life, it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to win. At Integrated Power Services, we believe in those same values. That's why we proudly support our local high schools, in the classroom, on the field, and on the court. Because building tomorrow's leaders means striving for excellence everywhere. Now get out there and show them what you've got. From your friends at IPS, here's to a winning season and a bright future. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
If you don't know tires, know your tire dealer. Lias Tire prides themselves in making your tire and auto needs convenient and stress-free. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 and Saturday from 8 to noon. For all your tire and auto needs, call Lias Tire.
Looking for your first job or a new job? McDonald's is hiring. They offer great benefits, competitive wages, and positions for all shifts. Join the team as a crew member or shift manager. Apply today at makehire.com.
The ITT Halftime Show continues, presented by Indiana Total Therapy. World-class rehabilitation with 3 locations in Indiana County. Learn more at indianatotaltherapy.com.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank Triple Forward Banking. You are listening to the Indiana Total Therapy Halftime Show. My name is Jeff Cribbs. I'm joined tonight by Bill Cody, and at halftime here, we have the River Valley Panthers leading Conemaugh Township Indians 16-7. So your drive summaries from the first half. River Valley took the opening kickoff. They went on an 8-play, 80-yard drive, resulting in a nice rushing touchdown by Jake Woodring. The extra point was missed, and River Valley led 6-0. Conemaugh Township came back. They were forced to go 3 and out and punt. River Valley took over their next possession on their own 29-yard line and rattled off a 7-play, 71-yard drive, this time resulting in a 30-yard field goal by Cole Heckathorn, and River Valley was up 9-0. Conemaugh Township got the ball back and answered on their only score of the first half. They won a 10-play, 65-yard drive with a touchdown pass thrown from Studer to Bambino. A nice play there, and the extra point was good, and River Valley led 9-7. We all wondered how River Valley would answer that drive, and they came right back with a 4-play, 80-yard drive, made good by a 65-yard touchdown run by Max Perchetti. That time the extra point was good, and River Valley led 16-7. Conemaugh Township then took over. Their next drive was halted by an interception by Jake Woodring. River Valley got the ball back. All they could do was a 3 and out and punt that time. So Conemaugh Township took over with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left till halftime, and they rattled off a 13-play drive that consumed almost the entire rest of the quarter, and they turned the ball over on Downsville. And that's how we get to our 16-7 score at the half.
Big defensive stand by River Valley. Conemaugh Township they're not out of this game. This game is far from over. There's some nervousness going on in that locker room, I'm sure. Township will get the ball to start the second half. Do you want me to go through some stats here from the first half?
If you have them ready?
I do.
Sure. All right, quick stats are brought to you by First Conemaugh Bank. Time to be first.
For Conemaugh Township, Brennan Lohr heard his name a lot because he touched the ball 12 times, but only 30 yards on the ground. Studer calling his own number 7 times for 14 yards. But the passing game, it's been there for Conemaugh Township. They like to roll that pocket. They like to roll Studer out. And he was 6 for 11 for 104 yards, 1 touchdown. He did have the 1 interception, and receiving Jeff likes his name, Bambino. He has 4 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. Moore also has a catch for 4 yards, and Stango has one for 12 yards. For River Valley in the rushing game, some tough yards by Hutter. He is 6 for 27. Perchetti called his own number 6 times, 77 yards. One of those was a touchdown run of, what was that, 65 yards.
65 yards, yep.
Woodring, he has touched the ball 4 times, not to be outdone. 83 yards on the ground, 65 of that in one big chunk. They ended up scoring then on a 2-yard touchdown run. The passing game, very quiet, just 1 for 4 tonight. But those 1 for 4 is a 43-yard reception by Woodring. Woodring, who Jeff already mentioned, has an interception in that first half. Not much on third down for River Valley. I haven't, but 0 for 3, 1 for 1 on fourth down. Conemaugh Township was 0 for 2 on fourth down, and a not so nice 2 for 8 on third down.
So those are your halftime stats, brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank Quick Stats. Time to be first. All right,
While we're talking about stats real quick,
yes, sir,
I just want to throw this in there. Conemaugh Township had 7 first downs in the first half, and what that tells me is they've been able to drive the ball. They just haven't been able to put that ball in the end zone. An interception hurt them, some penalties hurt them, and that's why they're trailing by 9.
You're right, Bill. Conemaugh Township had a 4-and-out drive. They had a 10-play drive where they scored their touchdown on. They came back with a 5-play drive until Woodring caused the interception there. And then that big 13-play drive right before halftime, they converted several first downs on that drive, but were not able to come away with any points. So that's the stats for right now. We'll be back with more of the Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. After this, you're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
It's Summer Meltdown at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. We're on fire. Take up to 10 grand off a new 7-passenger out.
Yep.
Can you do halftime 1 and halftime 2 and bring it back after that, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
For unbelievable value, take up to 3 grand off Mirage and G4. They get crazy fuel economy and are already the lowest priced new vehicles on the market. Don't forget available 0% APR for 60 months. That's right, 0 interest for up to 5 years. Listen, here's the real kicker. Every new Mitsubishi carries the best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty on the planet. And you'll get free scheduled maintenance. Whether you're upgrading your family car, getting your first ride, or just want to save big, the Mitsubishi Giant makes it easy.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
See dealer for current deals and exclusions.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
SNSScreenPrinting.net. SNSScreenPrinting.net. Your online source for t-shirts, polos, hoodies, and more, plus a full line of promotional items. SNS Screen Printing, 1200 School Street in Indiana. They do it right here. And online at SNSScreenPrinting.net.
Truck Parts Unlimited is now Point Spring and Drive Shaft. Same location, just a new sign. They got better. Same can-do attitude. More warehouses, more parts. 1849 South 6th Street, Indiana. Maintain your machines. Point Spring and Drive Shaft. They got better.
The biggest tire sale of the year is coming to Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center in Homer City. For a limited time, September 15th through the 30th, you can buy 3 select tires and get the 4th for $1. Limit 1 offer per vehicle. You'll find the widest selection of new tires at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Luther Ford in Homer City with most major brands available. Schedule now and be ready for when the snow flies. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th for $1 September 15th through the 30th at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. Center at Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
At Grand Beginnings Children's Center, their focus is on growing and teaching children to be the best they can be. They know children need education, inclusion, and safety. Grand Beginnings has a mission to provide a warm and nurturing environment in which each child can grow physically, emotionally, socially, intellectually, and spiritually. Grand Beginnings Children's Center with 2 locations in Indiana, teaching children to shine since 1991. Call 724-463-1819. Find them at grandbeginnings.net.
Worried about breaking your piggy bank trying to pay for higher education? At Marion Center Bank, they've partnered with the Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency to bring you the PA Forward Student Loan Program. Low fixed interest rates, flexible repayment options, and no prepayment penalties. You can focus on your studies without the financial stress. Call or visit any of their 7 local branches to learn more. They are here to keep your piggy bank safe. Marion Center Bank, moving forward with higher education. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's Summer Meltdown at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. We're on fire. Take up to $10,000 off a new 7-passenger Outlander. Up to $6,500 off the sporty Eclipse Cross, or $4,000 off the Outlander Sport, Central PA's hottest selling CUV. For unbelievable value, take up to $3,000 off Mirage and G4. They get crazy fuel economy and are already the lowest priced new vehicles on the market. Don't forget available 0% APR for 60 months. That's right, 0 interest for up to 5 years. Listen, here's the real kicker. Every new Mitsubishi carries the best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty on the planet. And you'll get free scheduled maintenance. Whether you're upgrading your family car, getting your first ride, or just want to save big, the Mitsubishi Giant makes it easy.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
See dealer for current deals and exclusions.
To be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above all, you need to stay healthy. But if injury occurs, you need a team of specialists that can get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has been helping area athletes for years. Indiana Total Therapy, with 3 locations, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelley Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute on the campus of IRMC. ITT, the best in our field, and voted Best Physical Therapy in the Best of Indiana County contest.
Following's paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman. The 3rd quarter is being presented by State Senator Joe Pittman, who wishes all of the students a championship school year.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. You're listening to the Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. Right now, the River Valley Panthers lead the Conemaugh Township Indians 16-7. And Bill, I can give you a couple other quick score updates. Tonight at Marion Center Homer Center game, that's a big game, 2-2-0 teams. Right now, shortly before halftime, Marion Center is up 7-6. And the Indiana game right now, Indiana had to travel to Chartiers Valley tonight. That's their 3rd straight road game to start the season. Unusual scheduling quirk there in the WPIAL, but they're currently losing 35-7. That game is in the 3rd quarter already. So a long trip for Indiana tonight. Bill, do you know where Chartiers Valley High School is?
2 tunnels away.
It's 2 tunnels away from Indiana. It's in Bridgeville. It's the Bridgeville area of Pittsburgh. But, yes, Indiana will finally get to come home next week for their first home game after starting 3 away. So, Bill, the first half, we sort of covered the stats and covered the drives. Your overall impression, what we saw from both teams tonight so far?
Well, let's start with Conemaugh Township. They're 2-0. They're down 16-7, so they're facing adversity for the first time this season. If I'm Conemaugh Township on offense, I don't know if I change too much. We were expecting run heavy. That's how they were coming into this game. But we're seeing them pass the ball, and we're seeing them pass the ball with success. If I'm Coach Studer, I might be a little bit upset at the offense not being able to finish the drive, and you have to look very far. You just look at the penalties that they committed. A couple of 3rd down plays, one that would have got them down inside the 10-yard line late there in the first half. Boy, that really cost them because they were knocking on the door to make this a 1-score game. Instead, they're down by 2. Conemaugh Township on defense, they seem to be able to try to stand up and bend and kind of not break, but they're giving up those splash plays for River Valley. So they're going to have to contain that, and Studer's running hard. And am I right with Studer, or not Studer? Hutter.
Brody Hutter.
Brody Hutter. And
Valley,
getting those hard 27 yards, probably hit 27 people, so 1 hit per yard. That's how you wear down a defense, and that's what I think River Valley wants to go to here in this second half. Let's continue to run the ball. Let's continue to run down a defense. Let's continue to have sustained drives. And if we need that big play, we know we can do it with our legs. Big run by Perchetti in the first half and a big one by Woodring in the first half, and that's why we have a score of 16-7. Less mistakes. The turnover belongs to Conemaugh Township on that interception, and the penalties have been on the ouch side for Conemaugh Township because they have hurt them big time. You know, you take those penalties away, and we're probably looking at a 16-14 score.
Well, and the funny thing is that River Valley committed a chop block penalty in their very first play of the game. Coach Dalton called a timeout. They turned around and, had a big run on the next play, and then they converted that first drive into their points. So, Coach Dalton talked about in his pregame show, you haven't seen our quarterback yet. And I think in the first half we've seen Max Perchetti tonight, Bill.
We did, and he also talked about going back to the basics, the fundamentals, kind of like, hey, let's forget what happened, not just week 2, but also week 1. He wasn't very happy with his performance against Penns Manor despite the score. You and I were here. It was 14-0 at halftime, and it did not feel like Penns Manor was out of it. That was a wearing down kind of game. Penns Manor kind of lost that game through attrition. Last week, the score at halftime was 21-7, I believe. Cambria Heights was beating River Valley and didn't look good coming out in the third quarter, and it ended up not so good. Right now, you got a 16-7 lead against the Conemaugh Township team who is 2-0, but don't think for 1 second they're going to go away. I go back to years and years ago, out of Conemaugh Valley and Conemaugh Township, big rivalry. They were playing a game. Score at halftime was 20-0. Conemaugh Valley, total domination. The final score was 21-20, Conemaugh Township. So, as an alum of the Conemaugh Valley side, it stung. That was a big season for both those football teams. But I know how Conemaugh Township is. They have a history of just not giving up. They play hard-nosed football, and like we said earlier, they have a senior-laden defense.
That's right. So we'll see how they make their halftime adjustments. We'll be back shortly with more on the Indiana Total Therapy Halftime Show. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Rent the Digital TV.
Peripheral artery disease is a narrowing of the arteries in the arms, legs, or pelvis. And it can...
All right, what's the plan?
Give me 2 minutes, please, of commercials.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gregory Lynch for a 1-mile walk around the Mack Park track, some light refreshments, and a question and answer session on Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. Learn about peripheral artery disease and how vascular surgery can treat it. Call 357-8088 to register.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1 but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Your local Erie Insurance agent in Indiana is Mark Phoebus at the Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman.
Located along the beautiful Allegheny River in downtown Katanning, the Meredith Inn provides an atmosphere of casual upscale dining. Dine indoors or outside on the new patio. Check them out on Facebook or visit their website at themeredithinn.com. Well worth the drive.
Sports fans, teams, organizations, schools, and businesses. Put your logo or design on just about anything and everything. Trust the team at Fast Time Screen Printing and Sign Company. Fast Time Screen Printing on Shelley Drive in Indiana. Online at fasttimes.us. Fast Time Screen Printing. Space is a terrible thing to waste.
Callings paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman. The third quarter is being presented by State Senator Joe Pittman, who wishes all of the students a championship school year.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. You're listening to the Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. Bill, we just got to hear both of the bands. River Valley Band sounds good as usual. I want to take a moment to remind everybody that for the third straight season, Grand Beginnings Children's Center is throwing a touchdown pass for the kids helping Renda Media's Teddy Bear Fund Drive. They help to fund children's health care at IRMC and Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. They're donating $1 for every point scored in each game we broadcast across our radio network. And so far this year, coming in tonight, doesn't include the points we've scored. They're up to 312 points. which means the Grand Beginnings will be donating at least $312. And Renda Media says thank you to Grand Beginnings Children's Center, teaching children to shine since 1991. So, Bill, both teams are back out here in the field going through their preliminary stretching. And what do you expect to see from Conemaugh Township? Because they will receive the kickoff to start the second half.
Well, they might go from a heavy run team to a pass team. They've had success in the passing game. River Valley has done a very good job defending it. I mean, Adair had a nice play, just turned the wrong way at the wrong moment. Good defense by River Valley secondary, but it's been working for Conemaugh Township, especially for like a drag route that's coming across the field with the quarterback rolling to his right. That has worked well. They've been able to move the sticks. They've been able to make some big third down plays. The ones that they did convert. The old adage is that first drive in the third quarter, sometimes you can go back to that drive on a lot of football games and say, that was the turning point of the game. Conemaugh Township's coming out with a 9-point deficit, down 2 scores. They get the ball to start it. River Valley's defense either is going to step up or Conemaugh Township's going to get on the board, and we're going to have one heck of a second half here, Jeff.
All right, I can tell you that the Marion Center Homer Center game has actually gone to halftime. It's still 7-6 there, so they're locked in a tight battle out in Marion Center tonight. And here, like I said, River Valley leads 16-7, and River Valley is going to get set to kick this ball off as we start the third quarter.
You got to find out who's going to make your play, who's going to make that big play on defense, or who's going to make that big play on offense, who's going to commit that big turnover. We only saw one turnover in that first half with that interception. Quite honestly, there was a second one that almost was intercepted at the end zone. Conemaugh Township's going to have to be a little careful with the football. They would need to sustain the drives, 10 yards, 12 yards, 14 yards. Keep the defense of River Valley on the field, make them tired, because River Valley on offense has been doing that to Conemaugh Township. Again, I'll say it again, their senior-laden defense of Conemaugh Township, just one junior on that starting defense.
Yeah, this has been a young team that's has struggled the past couple years. They did qualify for the District 5 playoffs last year, and the one thing they had going for this year was a lot of depth they returned for their starters, and a lot of them are seniors now. A lot of them have had playing experience. Even quarterback Grayson Studer, he's a sophomore, but he played his whole freshman year as quarterback, and the passing by him has certainly surprised us from what we've seen in the first 2 games. And
I hope he stays healthy. It's really nice to see a quarterback actually start 4 years in high school. It's a very rare thing. So imagine if they can build around him, what he's going to be like next year, senior year, or even the remainder of this year, Jeff.
All right, so Cole Heckathorn is ready to kick us off here for the third quarter.
It's a heck of a name.
Heckathorn.
Heck of a name.
We got some good names on these 2 teams tonight.
Bambino.
The Bambino.
Heckathorn.
All right, he's going to kick the ball away. It's going to be picked up right about the 15-yard line. It's going to be returned around the right side. That's number 4, Colton Shippey. And a flag flies in late.
There's 2 flags down. I think both officials saw the same thing. I think there was an illegal block. So they would start at the 24-yard line, but this is going to be a blocking penalty, which should be a half the distance to the goal. So I'm expecting that to start around the 12-yard line. But who am I? I could be wrong.
Well, we'll see what the official says. All that matters is what the guy in the white hat tells us.
He's going to tell us now.
A holding on return team. Oh, a hold and a block in the back, both in receiving team.
So they'll decline the hold and take the block.
They will take the block in the back penalty. Okay. So Conemaugh Township is going to take over.
Well, that backs them up, but we saw this in the first half with River Valley. They started way down there and went up here. We're on the opposite side of the field. Conemaugh Township will be going right to left.
So their own 13-yard line.
12, Jeff.
12?
Yep.
Corrected, thank you. So Conemaugh Township, they're going to take the ball, hand off up the middle, and Lohr breaks free. And he's going to be across the 40, the 45 to 50. He's in a foot race. He's going to be finally pulled down at the 40-yard line. So, Bill, what penalty? My goodness. Brennan Lohr, like he shot out of a cannon, makes that penalty yardage up and more.
48 yards later, Jeff, and it's a first down, and it's a big one for Conemaugh Township.
All the way down to the 40-yard line.
That's all it took was one play. And that's exactly what we expected from Lohr and this Conemaugh Township offense. Wow.
And if this was the first quarter, I guarantee you Coach Dalton would have taken a timeout after that play, Bill, to talk about it.
Yep.
He's not as willing to use them in the second half, however, because you may need them later in the game.
Good blocking by the Conemaugh Township offensive line on that play as well.
So Studer's going to work out of the shotgun, hand the ball off to Lord up the middle. He's going to gain probably about 5 yards on the play. So good, strong running up the middle by number 8, Brandon Lord.
We'll give him 4 yards on that, so to bring up a 2nd down and 6. So he just ran 48 yards. And, well, we're going to give you the ball again. I'd be dead.
Well, these are high school kids in their prime, Bill. That's why we sit up here and talk about the games
so
now.
Long ago,
and
buddy.
don't go down there and play them. So, 2nd and 6 now for Conemaugh Township. Studer in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, look to pass. He's going to fire the ball down the right-hand side of the field. Got a man down there. Bambino jumps for it, and it bounces through his hands, Bill.
Good
I think he would have had it if he could have kept a hold of it.
Oh, Kishlock.
Kishlock back there on the pass breakup.
It's not the first time we've seen him do that either. Nice job on that play defensively in the secondary. So that's going to bring up now a 3rd down and 6.
I think if Studer leads him a little more, he maybe gets that play. But he had to sort of stop his route and come back and jump for it. So just brings up 3rd down now.
2 for 7 on 3rd downs in the first half. Kind of been a bugaboo.
Studer's going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Lore up the middle. And he's going to battle for the 1st down. And, it's going to be really close.
He's going to be short by a yard, Jeff.
So a run by Lore.
He picks up 5.
And they're going to spot that ball at the 31-yard line.
They're 1 for 2 on 4th downs in that first half. From the 36.
So trailing 16-7 here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to line up and go for this. Studer's going to take this low snap. He's going to hand it off to Lore, and I don't think he's going to get it, Bill.
Oh, it's going to come up to the mark. Wayno.
It's going to be really close.
Wayno with him. Yeah, he's short. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The handling of the football in the backfield. Wayno said no. 4th down, turnover on downs.
It is a turnover down. And you're right, the low snap really sort of mistimed that play. And that's going to be.
I said the first drive of that 3rd quarter in a lot of football games, you can go back, college, high school, NFL, whatever. A lot of times that's a tell of the tape in the second half. If that's the tell of the tape there, big play by the River Valley defense.
For sure. They take over with 9:58 here in the 3rd quarter for their first possession of the 2nd half, leading 16-7. So Perschetti takes the ball. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll around. It's going to be a foot race, and no one is going to catch Max Perschetti. Touchdown, River Valley.
69.
One play.
Wow. He gone. 69 yards. And the most important thing that I think the fans would want to hear, no flags on the play.
No flags.
From the 31-yard line, that's 19? Yeah, that's 69 yards.
Good math, Bill. Very good. And they flashed the lights here after the score of the touchdown.
Wow. Once he got under that 2nd level.
No one was going to catch him.
Yeah, he was like, turn on the jets, bye-bye.
So Heckathorn is on to attempt the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is up.
Yep.
And it is good. So, River Valley extends their lead to 23-7 here in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
Since 1922, families in the...
You just won 30?
Yes, please.
Well, sorry, didn't hear you. What was that?
Yes, 30, please.
You got it.
7611.
Tired of stepping in a stinky surprise. Let dog logs be your poop scooping guys. Homes and businesses, they're right on track. You love your dog, but not the do, so leave the dirty work to our crew.
Dog Logs, we clean the poo so you don't have to.
Following's paid for by friends of Joe Pittman. The 3rd quarter is being presented by State Senator Joe Pittman, who wishes all of the students a championship school year.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank People Forward Banking. So we come back here with River Valley leading 23-7, and Hackathorn getting ready to kick the ball away.
Took one play.
Okay, Hackathorn kicks it away. The ball's going to be taken. Oh, it's going to bounce out of bounds again. So close.
So they will start with good field position. They being Conemaugh Township, and boy, it's going to be heartbreaking for them. They had fourth and short, a mishandle in the backfield. They ended up turning it over on downs, and one play later, they found themselves down 23-7.
The ball's going to be placed at the 35-yard line. With 9:47 here to go. Conemaugh Township first down. Studer works from the shot to pass. He's going to look right to pass. He rolls to his right. Hits his man downfield. That's Bambino.
Picks up 8. It'll be second down and 2.
Yep, they're going to spot that ball. At the 43-yard line. And do we have a timeout? Yes, we do have a timeout. So we'll take one with them. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV.
The biggest tire sale of the year is coming to Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center in Homer City. For a limited time, September 15th through the 30th, you can buy 3 select tires and get the 4th for $1. Limit 1 offer per vehicle. You'll find the...
Sorry, wrong button.
At Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Luther Ford in Homer City with most major brands available. Schedule now and be ready for when the snow flies. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th for $1 September 15th.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, thanks. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center, Route 119. Paid for by the third quarter is being presented by State Senator James, wishing all of the students a championship school year.
S&T Bank people for banking after that quick timeout. Conemaugh Township, second down and 3. Studer's going to be in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to drop back, roll to his right, look downfield. He's going to be hit and dropped. Sacked by River Valley.
Number 90.
That's a Haja Kareem Akbar.
Yep.
Nice
he's
play.
Dropping for a loss of 8. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. So back to the original line of scrimmage. By the way, Bambino with that catch, he has 96 yards receiving in the football game on 5 catches.
Those quick stats are brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. So a 3rd and 10 now for Conemaugh Township as they look to answer the River Valley touchdown drive. Studer's going to send a man in motion. He's going to get the shotgun snap. He's going to look to pass. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to fire downfield and just overthrow Bambino, but we have a flag down on the play, Bill.
I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Let's take a look at what's going to happen here.
It was thrown by the umpire, and it's going to be holding.
Yeah, they're going to decline that
on Conemaugh Township. So that penalty will be declined. And that'll bring up a 4th and 10. So with 8:50 to go in the third quarter, River Valley leads 23-7, and they have forced a 3-and-out and a punt here by Conemaugh Township. Woodring's going to go back to receive the punt. He gets the snap. Kick is away. It's a line drive punt. It's going to hit and roll inside the 20. He's going to pick it up now at the 15-yard line and get back out to the 25-yard line. So the gamble pays off.
48-yard punt. He was able to get 8 yards back on the return. So a nice kick there by Conemaugh Township special teams. Now their defense is going to have to stand up. And the way this game has gone, Jeff, in the first half, the big plays that River Valley was able to produce with Perchetti with a 65-yard touchdown run. Woodring had a 65-yard play. Now Perchetti with a 69-yard. Woodring saying it's my turn.
Yes, they've had it's been big plays tonight, Bill. We talked about they could sustain a drive, and River Valley hasn't had to sustain main drives tonight because they've been able to use quick strike mainly. So Perchetti's going to work under center. Going to turn hand the ball off the middle, right up to Brody Hutter. He gets strong running. He's going to take 2 guys to bring him down, and he's going to be close to first down.
I think it's 10 yards, first down. You're right, Jeff.
Good running by number 12, Brody Hutter. And they will spot that ball at the 36-yard line.
He didn't look like himself on that run, did he? He kind of stood straight up. He only had to knock over one person.
Only had to run over 2 people.
Yeah. No gang tackling on that play.
Brody Hutter is deceptively fast. He ran away from the defense last week on his touchdown run. Perchetti's going to turn and look to pass now. He's going to fire it downfield. He has lots of time, actually. He's going to now roll to his right. He's going to throw it away. Oh,
nice try.
That was a great attempt by, was that, it was Steller who tried to come back for the ball and dove underneath it and couldn't. It looked like he stoved his finger there on that play. He wouldn't go for the ball.
Showing some people who were making some moans and groans like,
people didn't want to see that stoved finger, but the trainer's going to put it back in place for him. That is the danger when you dive like that. It was a great effort by him to try and come back and make that catch.
Second down and 10.
Brings up a second down and 10.
He had time, though, to throw.
He did.
Blitz coming.
He's going to turn and toss the ball to the right-hand side. That's Woodring coming around the right-hand side. Cuts it back across the middle.
6 yards.
Yep, 6-yard gain.
Woodring just his 5th run tonight. He does have a 2-yard touchdown rush. Has a 43-yard pass reception tonight as well.
So that ball's going to be placed at the 42-yard line.
So it brings up third down for River Valley. I like 0 for 3.
See if they can pick up this third down. Perchetti's going to work under center. He sends Woodring in motion. He's going to turn and toss it to Woodring. He's going to come around the right-hand side, cut back up the middle, and it's going to be a foot race again. He's at the 30, 20, and he's finally run down from behind. Nice running by Jake Woodring. He took the pass around the right and found a seam and outran a lot of the Conemaugh Township defense. Good running there by Jake Woodring.
Splash play after splash play.
So they're going to spot that ball down at the, let's see, where's the official stopping at? Looks like the 17.
39 yards. Run.
So it's a first down now for River Valley as they lead 23-7. Here with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Perchetti's going to work under center yet again. He's going to turn and toss it. It's going to be reversed back around the first side to number 1. Hunter Adair. Woodring faked it going around the right side, handed it back to Adair this time. Good play design.
Adair's first official run of the night gets him 7 yards. It'll bring up second down and 3. I have that as that play before with the first time tonight they've converted on third down. Just 4 attempts, though. So they've been having pretty much a lot of success on first and second down. They're at the 10, and they're knocking on the door to a part where they can almost put this game away, Jeff.
So Perchetti will bring them to the line, take the center snap. He's going to turn and hand the ball off the field. Number 12, Brody Hutter. That was a good tackle that time by number 21, Dawson Statler from Conemaugh Township. Limited that gain by Hutter.
Third down and 2 as he picked up a pair of yards on that play, but yeah, maybe not even that.
Looks like they're going to give him 1.
Yep. Third down. Ball marked at the 9. They need just about the 7 to get a first down.
They can get a first down, as Bill said. See what Coach Dalton dials up here on this third and short. Perchetti back under center. Takes the snap. He's going to look to pass now. He's going to fire the ball across the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown
81.
for River Valley.
Yes, it is.
Number 81, Brendan Brzezinski on the touchdown pass.
I don't think anybody anybody expected that. So a 10-yard touchdown pass to Brzezinski going across the middle. They emptied out the middle in the secondary. He was wide open. You could have completed that pass.
Maybe. Maybe, Bill. I mean, the old arm just doesn't throw like it used to. But
opening it up here, River Valley.
So Heckathorn is on for the extra point. The snap, the hold is down. The kick is blocked again. That's twice tonight that's happened. So the kick is no good. But River Valley leads 29-7 here in the third quarter. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout.
Peripheral artery disease is a narrowing of the arteries in the arms, legs, or pelvis. And a question and answer session on Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. Learn about peripheral artery disease and how vascular surgery can treat it. Call 357-8088 to register.
Following's paid for by friends of Joe Pittman. The third quarter is being presented by State Senator Joe Pittman, who wishes all of the students a championship school year.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. River Valley leads 29-7 as they get ready to kick the ball away with 5:33 to go here in the third quarter.
2 touchdowns in this third quarter, and there's still 5.5 minutes to play. So putting their stamp on it here, Conemaugh Township needs to answer. They need to answer soon. They have the weapons. We've seen it.
They certainly do, Bill. You're right. They could have a splash play of their own at any point in time in this game. So Heckathorn boots it close to the sideline again, but this time it's going to stay inbounds. It's going to be picked up there by Shippey. He's going to come across the 10. Runs sideways, it's across the 15, gets out to the 20, breaks the tackle, cuts back inside across the 25-yard line. That's a very good return there by Colton Shippey.
Gets just across the 25-yard line. Conemaugh Township sets up first down and 10 with a 29-7 lead for River Valley. Township has dug a hole. They need to work out of it. Yeah, and like I said, they have the weapons. We've seen it. They have a passing game. They have a running game, but they just haven't been able to do it.
So we have a timeout in the field, and we'll take one with them. We'll be back on IRMC High School Sports Night. You're listening to 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
On the field tonight, it's all about power, teamwork, and determination. The same spirit driving Homer City redevelopment. And just like our community is powering up for the future, Homer City Redevelopment wishes all of the players, coaches, and fans a healthy, successful football season. While this game may be in the fourth quarter, for Homer City Redevelopment, they're just getting started, because for Indiana County, we all feel the best is yet to come. And you can read all about it in the Renda Media Best of Indiana County magazine.
When it comes to food for your family, freshness matters. That's why milk is the freshest locally produced product you can buy. Straight from the farm to your table. Milk is delivered to you year-round, so you can enjoy the rich, creamy taste of locally sourced freshness, no matter the farms to your fridge. You're getting the best quality fresh milk every single day.
Following's paid for by friends of Joe Pittman. The third quarter is being presented by State Senator Joe Pittman, who wishes all of the students a championship school year.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. Conemaugh Township takes over on first down. They have run a handoff play up the middle.
3 on the carry.
That was number 23, Liam Richardson on the carry.
First time we've called his name tonight. Does not pick up anything on that run, so to bring up second down and 10.
Let's put the ball right back down to the 36-yard line. Brings up second and 10.
26.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
So second down and 10 for Conemaugh Township. They trail 29-7 here in this game. Looking to try and answer. A lot of time left in the game, Bill.
Yes, there is.
Shotgun snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Lore.
Nice
Comes
spin
across
move.
the left side. Nice spin move. He's going to be tackled and get up to, well, just short of the first down yardage. But a nice spin move there by Lore.
8 yards on the carry. Yeah, he avoided a tackle with one little spin move. He just came up shy of the first down, knocked down for an 8-yard gain.
So the ball's at the 34-yard
third
line.
and 2. Township 3 for 10 on third down tonight.
So a key third down here for them to try and get some momentum back. Studer will work out of the shotgun. He gets the snap. He's going to turn, hand it off to Lure. Nothing doing there. Good penetration there by the River Valley defense. Number 4, Patrick Hilaire, breaks up that play.
Was that Lure again?
It was.
I don't think he got anything on that, huh?
I don't think so. Put the ball right back to the 34-yard line. Brings up a 4th down, and boy,
they're calling in the punt.
They are going to punt. I said you'd be tempted to go for it here, but if you don't get it, you give River Valley great field position. You've almost conceded the game at that point, but Coach Studer's going to punt it away and let his defense work for him.
Lure was his 17th rush of the night, by the way.
The snap, the kick is away. It's a line drive kick. Woodring runs up and catches it right to 35-yard line. We dropped it right there. So
daring on that return.
He didn't run up quickly, but made a good catch, sure-handed, and River Valley is going to take over there with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
32 yards total net on that, so I think it went from one 34-yard line to the other 34-yard line.
That's where they're going to spot it, Bill. You are correct.
1st and 10. River Valley with the lead. Everything going their way here in this second half, especially in this third quarter.
Max Perchetti brings them to the line of scrimmage. He's going to work under center. And we have a flag. And that's not a delay. That's going to be, they're going to signal a false start, I believe. Somebody must have flinched.
Either a procedure or a false start.
I think he's pointing that the wide receiver flinched over here on this side of the field, Bill. He's going to talk to the referee real quick. Have a quick conference.
Maybe they're talking about plans after the game.
Maybe. Taking longer than I thought it would, Bill. Now we'll get the word from the referee. And they're going to wave the flag off. Okay, so all that for no penalty. Thought we saw something.
It's just a few minutes later that I'll go to bed tonight.
And Coach Dalton would like an explanation. I'm not sure why, because there was no penalty.
Because, like, why'd you stop the play?
Yeah, okay. So they have a brief chat on the sideline, and Coach Dalton, whether he's happy with the explanation or not, I don't know, but play will continue. So Perchetti's going to take over here again on 1st down as he works under center. Sends Woodring in motion. He's going to turn, fake the toss to him. He's going to look to throw the ball downfield. He's going to flush out of the pocket. Flag down. He's going to buy some time. And, oh, my goodness, complete the pass.
All for naught.
Great catch there by, was that Stuller? No, Woodring. It was a great catch, but it's going to come back. There's a flag in the backfield. Juggling catch there in the sideline.
Yeah, when that quarterback gets out of the pocket like that, your linemen get turned around and they get twisted and they end up grabbing a hold of somebody, and that's exactly what happened. River Valley's been pretty clean with the penalties tonight. That one hurts.
Yep, because Perchet did a great job of buying time on that play.
Mostly tonight he's had time whenever he has gone back to pass.
He has, and
it hasn't been that often.
That's true. But Coach Dalton coming this game, his goal was to protect Max Perchetti, and they have done that so far tonight.
20 yards to go for first.
1st and 20. Perchetti's going to work under center, turn and toss the ball to Woodring, who turns on the reverse, hands it off to Hilaire.
Yep.
That play has worked a couple times for them. I'm sorry, Adair, not Hilaire, Adair. Adair on the run. They get back a lot of the penalty yardage.
He picked up, 14 on that? Maybe more than that. 15.
They're going to put it right at the 40-yard line.
15 yards. So 1st and 20 turns into 2nd and 4.
Nice run by Adair.
Yeah, he's
to break it
there.
So Perchetti's under center. He's going to hand the ball off. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll on the right-hand side, keeping him across the 50. And he's brought down about the 46-yard line, I believe. Good run there by Max.
And 10-yard pickup and a first down. And now the first downs are starting to add up for this River Valley offense. They were trailing in that category, but they're up to 9 for Conemaugh Township. So we have seen the changing of the guard, so to speak, here in this second half, specifically this third quarter, which has a $1:45 to go.
River Valley leads 29-7. They're now across midfield on this drive. Perchetti's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to toss it. He's going to hand off up the middle again. So they did that same play. Adair, he tosses the Woodring. Adair comes around in reverse motion and cuts right up the middle. And they found something that's working on that play.
Yeah, chunk yards for Adair. He had a 7-yard run, a 15-yard run, now an 8-yard run, second down and 2. River Valley moving the ball and eating up clock and wearing down that very experienced Conemaugh Township defense who's got to be feeling defeated. I think it's just a better execution tonight from River Valley than what we saw a week ago.
For sure, and the scoreboard shows it. Quick score update. Marion Center now leads Homer Center 14-6 in that game being played at Marion Center tonight. Here we are running down to the end of the third quarter. They're going to turn and hand the ball off this time to Woodring. He's going to come around the right-hand side, gain some good yardage, and he's going to have enough for the first down, Bill.
So I didn't see where the ball was originally snapped from.
That was at the 38, and they're going to place it at the 31.
Thank you. You said that was?
That was number 10.
Woodring.
Woodring on that carry. And so we're running out of time here in the third quarter, but the play clock is going to necessitate one more play before we reach the fourth. It's going to be a first down for River Valley. And Perchetti is going to go under center, take the snap, turn, hand the ball up the middle to number 12. Strong running by Brody Hutter again. And he's going to have enough for a first down, Bill.
Maybe. Might just be right at the sticks, Jeff. Might be a... Let's see where they do.
Put it at the 21.
I think they're moving it.
It's going to be enough.
For another first down. That's going to be it.
And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. River Valley leads 29-7. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night with Cribbs and Cody on Cat Country. Digital TV. We'll be back after a 60-second timeout.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman.
Peripheral artery disease is vascular surgeon Dr. Gregory Lynch for a 1-mile walk around the Mack Park track, some light refreshments, and a question and answer session on Tuesday, September 9th at 6 p.m. Learn about peripheral artery disease and how vascular surgery can treat it. Call 357-8088 to register.
Following's paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman. The third quarter is being presented by State Senator Joe Pittman, who wishes all of the students a championship school year.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. We start the fourth quarter. River Valley leads 29-7. Then they have a first down now at the 21-yard line, almost in the red zone again, Bill. We switch ends of the field as River Valley is now going towards the field house part of the field. And Perchetti works under center. Sends Woodring in motion. He's going to turn and toss to Woodring. He's going to go around the right-hand side. Break one tackle, but then get met by a host of Conemaugh Township Indians. So not much there for Jake Woodring on that play.
Just pick up a yard on the play, so to bring up second down and 9. A host of Township Indians on that play. And Conemaugh Township just worn down. I mean, it was 16-7 at halftime. You start the second half with a really nice drive. A little mishandle in the backfield on a fourth and very short. A very attainable play. River Valley stood tough, made them pay for it, and that's the turning point right there.
So 2nd and 9 now for Number 22, Aiden Burnworth in there.
Yeah, I like watching him run. That's just, to me, like old school football. Pound it straight ahead. So it gets half of what he needs, so it's going to be 3rd down, 5 yards to go for a first.
Brody Hutter, a big, strong senior running back, 6'1", 220 pounds.
And 10 runs tonight, 10 rushes for him. 3rd down.
3rd down now. See if River Valley can keep this drive going. Pachetti turns, and the play is going to be whistled dead.
Conemaugh Township might have been cheating a little bit on that edge, but I would be surprised they call it dead ball. Maybe he was drawn off. They were coming. I thought he got a little bit too anxious.
Says here.
Yep, that's what I saw. Yep.
It's going to be encroachment.
And that's a 1st down. They just, Conemaugh Township, penalties, an interception, turnover on downs.
So that's going to bring the ball to the 11-yard line.
So remember, they can still get a 1st down, but they're pretty happy watching the clock tick, tick, tick.
Send Woodring in motion. He's going to turn toss to Woodring. Woodring's going to go on the right-hand side, cut back across the middle, and get good yardage. He's going to be across the 5-yard line there.
He'll get 6 on the play, yeah. The outside wasn't there, so we cut it back inside, a real quick side step to get that gain of 5 or 6 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 4. He picks up 6. Woodring, Stutter, and Perchetti. I'm sorry, Woodring, Hutter, and Perchetti. The big names tonight for that River Valley offense, punishing type offense here.
Bill, the Indiana Chartiers Valley game is now on the weather delay. We saw that last night in the NFL game, and they're having some weather down in Bridgeville tonight. So, brings up 2nd down now for Perchetti. He's going to turn, hand the ball off.
I think that ball came out.
And there's a scrum for it.
He landed right on it. Yep, ball squirted loose. It does get a yard. That was Hutter, right?
So, disaster averted there for River Valley at the 5-yard line. Brings up the 10th play of this drive.
3rd and 4. Long 3, short 4.
Let's see if River Valley can convert here. Leading 29-7 in the 4th quarter of this game. Perchetti gets the snap. He's going to draw back, look to pass, throw across the middle. It's going to be too high for his intended receiver.
He took a shot. Boy, did he take a shot.
Gets right back up. But an incomplete pass there. And we saw for it. And this time, Max is a little bit too high. So it's going to bring a 4th down. And I see Cole Heckathorn heading out onto the field.
So he's 2 for 7 tonight with an interception, but he does have a touchdown pass, Perchetti. So we're going to see another field goal, 20-yard attempt. This one's shorter. He made it 31. Or was it 30?
It was 30 yards last time. So 20 yards this time for Cole Heckathorn. The snap is down. The kick is up.
Nice.
And it is good. So a 20-yard field goal for Cole Heckathorn extend the River Valley lead. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At First Commonwealth Bank, we know that financial confidence begins with the right account for the way you manage your money. All of our checking accounts are packed with online tools, including Credit Score Manager with 24/7 access to your credit report. And our debit cards are eligible for MasterCard ID theft protection. Find the best checking account for you at fcbanking.com. First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. Member FDIC.
Powered by Homer City Redevelopment. This game is almost over, but Homer City Redevelopment is just getting started because for Indiana County, the best is yet to come.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. So here in the fourth quarter, River Valley leads 32-7 over Conemaugh Township. Almost said Cambria. That was last week, Bill.
Yep.
Conemaugh Township this week. Quick score update for you. Marion Center continues to lead Homer Center tonight, 14-6. That game was in the third quarter.
Portage will be next week. They were up 20-8 at halftime over Conemaugh Valley.
So Heckathorn, after his second made field goal of the night, is going to kick it away. It'll be a squib kick this time, and they're going to blow this play dead. Somebody was across the line before the ball was kicked.
I don't know if anybody was behind the line. That's how lopsided that was.
We were right on the 40-yard line. It's pretty easy to see that. It's pretty easy for the officials to see it, too. So we're going to do that all again. Move it back 5 yards.
I think you can call it on 4 or 5 different people there. Or, yep, that's what it was.
All right, so
while they're picking on him.
Back it up 5 yards.
He had the short straw, they call. I think they said 23.
So we'll try this again now.
You weren't alone. You were not alone.
Bad.
You were closest to the
official. He was right beside the official, yeah. All right, so Heckathorn's going to kick it away again. This time it's going to be put up in the air. It's going to go down to about the 20-yard line this time. Going to be taken inside there by number 10, Bambino, and he's got a head of steam. He gets up to the 45-yard line, met by Heckathorn, bounces off him, and brought down by number 1, Adair, I believe, finally made the tackle. But
and they'll start at the 48-yard line, even with that 5-yard penalty that went against River Valley. That's a nice return. Bambino's had a nice night. You jokingly said about how much you liked his name, calling his name. He's had a pretty good night tonight receiving, and now on that kick return.
And honestly, a great tackle by Heckathorn there, because if he doesn't at least slow him down, he didn't bring him down. He was going to get by him. So they're going to take over at the 48-yard line. So great field position for them.
Conemaugh Township, they need to answer. I mean, I know they're so far down, but they need something to feel good about. Their offense has been productive tonight, but they've also been shooting themselves in the foot with the penalties and the turnover.
So Studer's going to work in the shotgun. He's going to turn and pass it over here on the right-hand side. They were looking for a screen pass. And number 12, Brody Hutter. Have we said his name tonight, Bill? Now on defense. Read that play and just dropped him for a loss in the backfield.
I think I'm injured on that play. That's how hard he hit him. I mean, he read that play like C-spot right. They were trying a little bubble screen out to the right.
So the pass was actually complete.
For minus 8 yards.
Minus 8 yards.
Wow.
Number 20, Valentine, caught the pass.
I think he's wishing he didn't.
Yeah, he was leveled by Brody Hutter there. Okay, so it brings up a 2nd and 20.
Valentine has 2 blocked kicks tonight, by the way.
So a low snap. Studer's going to drop back to pass. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck the ball and run. He's going to get across to...
Ooh, yep, there it is.
Yep.
Late hit.
So
yep.
he gave himself up on slid, and the River Valley player made contact with him after he gave himself up. So
that's a little tough. That's a tough call.
That's a tough call. He was coming in late, and he really sort of tried to dive and not. It wasn't any malicious contact, but he did actually hit him on that play. So they're looking out to protect the player. Studer had given himself up. The fans here don't agree with that, but
who'd they call that on? Is that on 64?
I did not hear they actually called that on, but
yeah, that's on.
So the run actually went to
Hoffman.
about the. And now we have a whistle.
That's tough. I don't like that call, but
it is a tough call. And so we'll take a quick timeout with them. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night with Cribbs and Cody on Cat Country and Renda Digital TV. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Eric Brocious. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, where you can find us on the web at .com. We are your technology specialists.
The fourth quarter is being powered by Homer City Redevelopment. This game is almost over, but Homer City Redevelopment is just getting started because for Indiana County, the best is yet to come.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. After that quick timeout by River Valley, Conemaugh Township takes over with the first down after the late hit penalty. Studer's going to turn and hand the ball off up the middle to number 8, Lore, who gets run.
He gets hit hard, too. I want to go back to that penalty real quick, Jeff, if you don't mind.
No problem.
I think it's at high school. I don't know what level it stops at, but if that quarterback specifically is at an angle to where he's going out of bounds, even though he did give himself up, he was at that angle of going out of bounds, you need to let up.
Yeah, it was right along the sideline, and he did go into a slide, and the contact was made after that. So Studer's going to work under center now here. He's going to turn and hand the ball off.
Number 2.
That was Bryce Kahn with a runner around the left side.
He's just going to get one. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Someone's limping off here for River Valley. Is that number 6, Anthony Bazil? He was trying to head to the sideline.
Might be cramping up a little bit, Jeff.
And Allie Hunt, the trainer, is going to go over and just help him up. Looks like it is just a cramp. So he's going to limp on his way to the sideline. So we're going to have a 3rd down play now here for Conemaugh Township. He's going to go under center. Stewart's going to get the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Roll to his left. He's going to look downfield. He's got a man open down there. And he's going to be caught. He's going to break a tackle and dive for the end zone. And he is in. What a tremendous individual effort by number 22, Aiden Burnworth. Wow, looked like they had him tackled at the 10-yard line, Bill.
Turn around, make the catch, and good feeling there. 32-yard touchdown catch. Who was the catch by, Jeff?
That was number 22, Aiden Burnworth caught that.
Nice. So Burnworth gets in the score sheet with a 32-yard touchdown reception. 2nd touchdown pass of the night for Studer.
So the extra point attempt. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it is going to bounce off the crossbar and go over. So Conemaugh Township gets a touchdown on the board, and they now trail River Valley 32-14. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Renda Digital TV. We're back in 60 seconds.
Sports contests are fueled by a desire to win. When you're in need of a fuel and oil provider, commercial or residential, turn to the winning team at Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and their sister location, Indiana Fuel and Oil, 814-948-4708.
Hello? Anybody there?
Tired of mechanics with banker's hours? Tire Express is open 8 to 7 weekdays, 8 to 5 Saturdays, because your schedule matters. From tune-ups to tires, our trusted techs have you covered. Tire Express. We go the extra mile so you can too.
This is State Representative Jim Struzzi. I want to wish all of our area players, bands, cheerleaders, coaches, families, and fans a successful, healthy, and rewarding football season. A commitment to excellence means dedication, determination, and above all, teamwork. Work hard, have fun, and enjoy all that life has to offer. Good luck, teams.
Paid for by friends of Jim Struzzi.
The 4th quarter is being powered by Homer City Redevelopment. This game is almost over, but Homer City Redevelopment is just getting started, because for Indiana County, the best is yet to come.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. So River Valley still leads 32-14 as we have 6 minutes.
Hands team sort of play here on the return.
And so, yes, maybe see an onside kick here from Conemaugh Township.
All the guys are up except for one.
River Valley is crowding the line. The ball's going to be squib kicked, but it's going to be taken right there and just going to drop right the 45-yard line to cover it. So it was not really an onside kick, more like a squib kick. So River Valley would take over right there on their own 45-yard line.
Pouncing on the ball was number 2 for River Valley.
That's Max Perchetti. We know that guy.
We know him a little bit.
We've called his name a couple times tonight.
What a night for Perchetti. A night for Woodring. A night for Hutter. A night for a lot of guys on that line. Wayno's made some big plays as well.
So River Valley takes over here, leading 32-14. 6 minutes left.
A night of splash plays, though, Jeff.
A lot of big plays, Bill. You're right. So Perchetti's going to work under center.
Oh, there's a 5-yard
And we have, this is actually going to be offsides encroachment on the defense. Oh,
no, it's not. It was, I saw him move. The right guard.
The official signaled encroachment.
Did he?
He did, so. I was looking at the official. Silly me. Okay, so 5-yard penalty. You're going to back us up.
1st and 15.
Okay, 2nd and 15 now. Brochet's going to turn and toss the ball to Adair this time around the the left-hand side. Valley in no hurry. Going to let the play clock run under 10 seconds. The huddle. Leading comfortably 32-14. Perchetti gets the snaps. He's going to turn and hand the ball off to Woodring this time.
No, he did not. He almost lost it.
Around the right-hand side. He did hang on to the. He's going to get almost to midfield.
He bobbled that a little bit.
Was able to hang on to the ball, and they're going to spot it at the 49-yard line.
So he'll pick up 5, his 10th carry of the night. 3rd down. Third down numbers not been great
3rd
tonight.
and 6 coming up.
1 for 5 unofficially.
Brochetti's going to take the snap under center. Going to turn and hand the ball off to number 12 right up the middle. That's Mr. Hutter, and he is not going to get the 1st down, Bill. Good running by Brody Hutter, but not quite enough this time for the 1st down. They're going to spot it.
About 3 yards
at the
short.
48.
4 yards short. 3.
So with 4th down, 4:20 to go in the game. River Valley leading 32-14.
They're 1 for 1 on 4th down tonight.
And they're going to go for this. See if they can pick up this 4th down and essentially ice this game away. Perchetti understands. He's going to try a hard count. He's going to turn and toss it to Woodring. He's going to go on the right-hand side. He's going to have the 1st down. He's going to break free for more. He's going to get across the 35 and he pushed out of bounds. Nice running there by Jake Woodring.
It wasn't there at first, Jeff.
It was
then
not.
He bounced outside, and he was able to get down the field to the 33-yard line. He picks up 15 yards on the play and a very important 1st down. And their 2nd time they went for it on 4th down, and they're batting 1,000 in that category. 1st down and 10 as they move the sticks. Another 1st down for River Valley. They've been chalking those up. They're up to 12. 13 1st downs.
Those quick stats brought you by First Conemaugh Bank. First Conemaugh Bank, time to be first. 1st down play now for River Valley. Perchetti's going to turn and hand the ball off around the left side. Here comes Adair. He's got some running room. He's going to get tackled right about the 30-yard line.
That's a nice open field tackle. Carson Caulfield, the sophomore, on the defensive backside for Conemaugh Township. So plays a short gain of 3.
Yep, they're going to spot the ball right at the 30-yard line. As we roll under 3 minutes to go, River Valley is going to use all the play clock on every play. They're in no hurry as they break the huddle with 15 seconds to go on the play clock. We're going to send Woodring out wide this time. Perchetti's going to go under center. He's going to turn, drop back to pass. He's going to look downfield, throw across the middle.
Touchdown.
He's got a man wide open. That's number 1, Hunter Adair, for the touchdown.
Oh, my. 30 yards. I mean, it was... Jeff, I said touchdown because he was wide open and there was nobody around him.
He leaked out the middle there and was wide open.
First catch of the night for Adair, and it's a good one. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass by Perchetti. Perchetti's 8th pass of the night. 2 of those are for touchdown passes. A 10-yarder, now a 30-yarder. He had a 43-yard completion earlier in the game. 3 for 8, but the numbers look good when there's 2 touchdowns next to him.
For sure. They run a man late onto the field for the extra point attempt. Still 7 seconds. Snap is down. The kick is going to be good. So Heckathorn's good on his extra point. River Valley extends their lead 39-14. You're listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on 106.3 Cat Country and Rented Digital TV. We'll back in 30 seconds.
Looking for your dream home? Turn to Berkshire Hathaway Realty. Serving Indiana County and beyond, their experienced agents are ready.
Nelson Insurance is an independent agent representing Erie Insurance and other fine companies. Call Nelson Insurance and Clymer at 724-254-9276.
The fourth quarter is being powered by Homer City Redevelopment. This game is almost over, but Homer City Redevelopment is just getting started because for Indiana County, the best is yet to come.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank People Forward Banking. Back here at River Valley, where River Valley leads comfortably 39-14.
Woodring's racking up the yards. First half, he had 4 carries for 83 yards. In the second half, Jeff, he has 7 rushes for 79 yards. So he's having a night, over 160 yards running.
And, Bill, I just learned that they actually called the Indiana Chartiers Valley game. It has been called. It will not be resumed. Chartiers Valley was leading 42-7 in that game, so that game is going to be called done for the night.
Wow. So that weather's heading our way.
be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good.
Alrighty, where to? We're in the middle of Postgame 1 on that Indiana Total Therapy stuff.
Heating and Cooling is your premier Aries dealer, who installs and repairs all types of heating and cooling systems. Call Butner's Heating and Cooling in Homer City. PA license number 010262.
Luxembourg's Jewelers would like to wish the best of luck to all the Heritage Conference schools and, of course, the Indiana League Indians this season. Luxembourg's is excited to celebrate the grand reopening of their downtown Indiana location at 621 Philadelphia Street. Along with the Indiana Mall store, Luxembourg's Jewelers is still the winning choice for gifts of any occasion. Show your school pride with gifts ranging from beautiful logoed coffee mugs, keychains, money clips, water bottles, and more. Luxembourg's Jewelers is Indiana's jeweler.
At First Commonwealth Bank, we know that financial confidence begins with the right account for the way you manage your money. All of our checking accounts are packed with
tough task coming into this game. Give me your overall thoughts on how your team performed tonight.
Yeah, we knew coming in here, this is a good football team, coached by an experienced coach. Got a really big, reputable name around here. We knew what we were walking into. But we didn't put enough together. We were able to find DJ Bambino out there.
Yeah, I thought DJ did have a very good night for you guys. He's a very good deep threat for you guys down the field.
He is. I mean, he's a 4-year starter for this group. The guy.
He got the size to be a tough matchup for any defensive back.
He does, and he's fast.
Now, your defense, I know you're probably a little disappointed with the night they had, but they are a very experienced, senior-heavy group you have back there. And up to this point, they've only given up 6 points all year.
Yeah, they are experienced. We tried. We knew coming in, again, they have Brody's a great running back. He's strong. He's big. 10, again, I don't know exactly, what his name is right now, but he's explosive back there, and you can't lose Perchetti. It's like a triple threat backfield. And we stressed to him all week, you can tackle these guys with your arms. You got to get shoulder pads into them. And it wasn't necessarily that we didn't have guys at the football, but we tried to arm tackle them, and the splash play happened.
Yeah. So, Coach, next week you have to quick turnaround. You're going to go back home, and you're going to face the tough United Valley team. What do you know about them coming in next week?
Yeah, no. Again, they're tough. This conference is brutal, man. There's really no ups and downs. Even the teams that are trying to get some wins out there, they're no slouch. These teams are big. They're physical. United Valley is going to come in hungry. I know they had 2 setbacks. It sounds like from the announcements tonight they were doing all right. They're going to pick up their first win, so they're gaining momentum, and it's going to be another tough task for us next week.
Okay, well, Coach, I thank you very much for your time, and good luck to you next week.
Thank you.
That's Coach Brandon Studer from Conemaugh Township. We'll be back with more of the postgame show after this quick break.
It's Summer Meltdown at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. We're on fire. Take up to $10,000 off a...
How long you need?
Okay. I'm looking for Dalton. Hang on.
He's right here, Jeff.
Oh, Ed's here? Oh, he's coming. Yeah. Bring me back in just 30 seconds. We'll come right back. And Bill's going to have Coach Dalton.
Okay. All right. It'll be right after this.
Thank you.
Vehicles on the market. Don't forget, available 0% APR for 60 months. That's right, 0 interest for up to 5 years. Listen, here's the real kicker. Every new Mitsubishi carries the best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty on the planet, and you'll get free scheduled maintenance. Whether you're upgrading your family car, getting your first ride, or just want to save big, the Mitsubishi Giant makes it easy.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
See dealer for current deals and exclusions.
Cat Country 106.3. Today's best country.
Welcome back, Panther Stadium, River Valley on a 39-21 victory, a bounce back here tonight at home. Bill Cody with you, joined now by Coach Ed Dalton. And, Coach, you talked in the pregame about Getting back to the basics, football 101, what worked for you early on in this game?
Well, I mean, we blocked. I mean, our kids went twice on Monday, 3 hours on Tuesday, 3 hours on Wednesday, 4 hours yesterday. I mean, we were going to fix it. And I thought our line was pretty menacing tonight, and our backs ran. And we gave up one long pass, really, in the first half. They drove a little bit before halftime, but we got off the field. And then we started, I mean, I think we put them away right away in the second half. And I think we played it a little bit better. Max was Max. Option looked like option. Verticals look like verticals. I mean, we did the three things that we want to do. You're hard to defend if you can do all three things.
Yeah, you checked them off the box with the three things, and then totaled over 400 yards of offense rushing. That's just rushing.
Wow.
You were also able to pass the ball tonight. Overall effort, you checked the boxes on some of the phases of the game. I would also have to say special teams, a couple of field goals that went through for you. I know extra points were missed, but it's nice to be able to get down there. You flatten out a little bit, you're able to get three.
I mean, we think he's a really good kicker. Like, we have a lot of faith in him. And that three was important because that changes their strategy a little bit, too, before half. So he probably didn't kick off as well as he's been as far as the targets, but he had a hell of a tackle.
Yeah, he did.
He had a heck of a tackle.
That kid was one tackle away.
He was mad, and he came across, and it looked like a technique tackle.
One of the things that I really love about an offense is to be able to punishingly run the football. And one of the guys that you do have that run maybe doesn't get the big splash plays is Hutter. He was just able to smash those guys. It's a wearing down of the defensive line technique.
Yeah, and I mean, if you watch what he did, like on power, too, like with Woodring and Hunter, I mean, he's kicking the end, and then he's hitting the veer path. Maybe not quite as well as we think he can, but I mean, he just gives you all he's got. He never comes off the field. We try to get him off on special teams, and then Woodring's becoming quite a back, and Hunter Adair, and we got our counter game going, and Max is fast. Yeah. I think that's the first time people realize how freaking fast he is.
Yeah, Jeff, when he was calling, he's slick.
He's fast.
And he also has a great vision.
Right, no doubt. And I think he had two other pulls, if he would have wanted them, that he could have ripped too, so we'll work on that.
You were up at halftime 16-7. Conemaugh Township was going to get the ball. You dodged a bullet there late in the first half. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. What's your message in the locker room?
Well, I mean, obviously, you talk about the 4 and the 4, so the last 4 of the second and the first 4 of the third. So we thought if we could get off the field in the first drive, they really hadn't stopped us. I stopped us by going shotgun one series. But after that, like, we just came back to run an offense. I think that's the only drive that we didn't, stop ourselves. I'm not sure that we stopped ourselves once on a hold, and then my shotgun series, and then after that, and then we got back on the field and went. We made enough plays. Coach Jess got the alignments done, the defensive staff. We did a better job. We're going to have to do something with that over. I don't think we were in the best coverage for that, but we can fix that this week.
A very methodical approach to the game. At one point, Conemaugh Township, I think, had 6 first downs, and you guys only had 3. You did have the big splash plays for touchdown, but it ended up that you guys surpassed them. We're up like to 14, 15 first downs compared to their 10. It was just a methodical way that your offense was operating.
And maybe in the third quarter, or like the first 4 or 6 minutes of the third quarter, we didn't use the clock very well. And then I think Max did a good job of snapping under 10 at least. And we ate a little bit more clock up too. So it's a good bunch. If you watch a video of this and you watch that GT and you watch that 700 pounds of guard and tackle got through, I mean, that's what we've been waiting for. Like, who wants to take that on after an 8-yard run? Like, you really got to test your manhood at the door when Sprague makes that turn at whatever he weighs, and he was burying people. Everybody, the whole offensive line deserves a lot of credit because they were tormented all week.
And you love to watch that. And let's look ahead. One more thing coming up for you. One more question for you. Next week, you look ahead. You're back on the road. You're now at 2-1. Get that taste of the game out of their mouths from last week. Feeling pretty good this week. How's your approach going in?
Well, there's a lot to that. First of all, Portage is really well coached. They do a great job with the wing tee. They're tough kids. There's not one person no one ever mentions Portage and says those guys are soft. They got a long 25-year history of being very competitive to really good every year. We're going to play on grass. We're going to play on the road. It's probably our farthest road game. I'm guessing by travel miles. So we have a lot to overcome, and we played terrible at Cambria Heights. So, we got to get in the bus and play better. So, but it's a lot easier to cure some of your woes here. Maybe we won't have to be out here 16 hours next week. And
something to build on.
Yeah,
tonight.
a little bit better, right?
Okay, thank you very much,
Thank
Coach
you,
Ed
guys.
Dalton. All right, we appreciate it. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Friday night high school sports night, Indiana Regional Medical Center from Panther Stadium. Again, the final score, 39-21 in favor of River Valley over Conemaugh Township. We'll be right back.
At Grand Beginnings Children's Center, their focus is on growing.
All right, you guys just want this whole break and then bring it back and wrap it up?
Yeah, where are we at here?
We're at the top of Postgame 3.
Oh, yeah, do all the break. We have to do our player of the game. Who we want for player of the game? Yeah, you do the whole break, and then we'll come back. We get to do our Allied Milk Producers player of the game.
Okay.
News.net.
It's a true treasure in Blairsville, a style of eating that's rare, and that's the diner experience. Dean's Diner on Route 22 captures the mood and atmosphere of the old-fashioned family-style eating of the off-road diner. Scrumptious home-style meals you remember growing up with, capped off with Dean's Diner's famous assortment of homemade pies. Why not stop in after the game? Open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Dean's Diner, Route 22, Blairsville, the classic diner eating experience.
The snap's good. The pass is caught. Touchdown.
Just like a winning team, Integrated Power Services knows it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to succeed. That's why IPS proudly supports our local high schools in both academics and athletics. Because whether it's the classroom, the court, or the end zone, excellence starts with commitment.
Here's to a bright future and a winning season from your friends at IPS, Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
You ride life at full throttle. Run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-star power.
Yeah, it's about 3.5.
Okay, 3.5 yet? Is that what you said, Matt?
Oh no, you have about a minute and a half left in it, but the whole break was about 3.5.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to
Super low prices. 5 Stars got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
The more of it, the better. There's only one way to ride. When it's adrenaline time. 5-star power sports. You were born ready for this.
Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, protective clothing, read the owner's manual and the product warning labels before operation.
Ultra-processed foods are everywhere. Bright packaging, long shelf lives, and even longer ingredient lists. But your body deserves better. Real nourishment starts with real food. Whole milk is simple, just one ingredient with added vitamins. Naturally packed with protein, calcium, and essential nutrients your body needs. Fuel your day with something pure. Choose whole milk for whole nutrition.
I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times, whether it's criminal defense, real estate, estate planning, or family law. My wife Amy and I are here to fight and help guide you forward. Call the gold-winning team at the law office of Patrick Doherty.
Where do you turn for HVAC, plumbing, electrical, pump, and well supplier needs? Keith's Specialty Store. For homeowners, contractors, farmers, and do-it-yourselfers, contact Keith's Specialty Store, Route 119 in Home, PA.
Today's Best Country on Cat Country 106.3.
Welcome back to the first Commonwealth Bank postgame show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. And Bill, it's now time to name our Allied Milk Producers player of the game. And there were lots of worthy candidates tonight.
Yeah,
but,
no doubt.
But I think we're going to go with number 10, River Valley's Jake Woodring.
Unofficial 11 runs, 162 yards. He did have a touchdown. He also had a 43-yard reception, and go along with that, he had an interception that stifled a Conemaugh Township drive. A lot of turning points in this game, including that first drive in the third quarter, where they had a 4th and short, and they were driving, and a little fumble in the backfield, and all of a sudden, River Valley goes down and scores. It pretty much puts the game away.
Timing that play was off, and and that was a big turning point in the second half here. So, yeah, River Valley rebounds quite nicely after their tough loss last week to close out a very good Conemaugh Township team by all means.
Missed opportunities for
missed
Conemaugh
opportunities.
Township.
They're not going to surprise anybody the rest of the way through. They've got a tough stretch coming up for them. But River Valley prevails here tonight, 39-21. And next week we're going to be on the road again. We'll be out at Portage, and it's going to be a tough test, as Coach Dalton said. The Heritage Conference schedule is not easy. There's no easy games. There's no nights off. You got to bring your A game every single week.
And Coach Studer said the same thing.
He did.
So they know that hey, it doesn't matter. Look what Homer Center did so far, 2-0. They weren't expected to. I think they fell tonight. They were down to Marion Center. But Homer Center's a team you can't count out. They come back late in the game. Marion Center's not a team. Look at United Valley. They're tough. Northern Cambria, Cambria Heights. So you got to be ready to go each and every week.
Marion Center game is almost gone final. It's 20-6. Marion Center looks like they're going to go to 3-0. Homer dropped to 2-1. But here tonight, the final score is River Valley 39, Cambria Township 21, and that's going to do it
Conemaugh
for.
Township. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I did say it again.
That's all right.
Conemaugh Township 21. So from River Valley Panther Stadium, I want to take a moment to thank Mr. Darren Studnicki. He's had his class here tonight, helping bring you all the video tonight that we had. I want to thank Matt Lewis, our producer, back in the studio. And, of course, I want to thank my partner in crime, Bill Cody. I'm Jeff Cribbs. You've been listening to an IRMC High School Sports Night on Renda Digital TV on 106.3 Cat Country. Good night, everybody.
Alrighty, sir.
Okay, give me.
Let me know when you're ready for your wrap.
Yep, just give me a couple seconds. I'll do the short one first.
Okay. Take your time because I'm going to walk her through the process here.
Oh, yeah. I should have thanked Gracie, too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave her out.
It's okay.
Sorry, Gracie.
I forgive you.
He had 4 touchdowns tonight. Friday night in Blairsville, River Valley rebounded to come away with a win over Conemaugh Township, 29 to. Hold on a second. Start that over. My bad. Friday night in Blairsville, River Valley rebounded after lost the previous week to win a game against Conemaugh Township, 39 to 21. The scoring was early and often by River Valley. The first drive of the game, a touchdown by number 10, Jake Woodring. River Valley would lead the game 16 to 7 at the half. The second half brought more scoring by River Valley. A long 69-yard touchdown run by Max Perchetti, and also another touchdown pass by Max Perchetti. So Max Perchetti on the night had 2 touchdowns rushing and 2 touchdowns passing. Rushing reports by number 10, Jake Woodring, 162 yards, and a touchdown himself. All offense in Week 3 for River Valley as they prevail over Conemaugh Township, 39 to 21. For Coach's Corner, I'm Jeff Cribbs.
All right, got that one.
All right, that wasn't supposed to be Coach's Corner. That was supposed to Friday night in Blairsville, River Valley prevailed over Conemaugh Township, 39 to 21. River Valley opened the scoring. Their first drive of the game was an 8-play, 80-yard touchdown drive with a touchdown run by Jake Woodring. They did miss the extra point. River Valley led 6-0. They would force a Conemaugh Township 3 and out in the next drive, and then take over and run off a 7-play, 71-yard drive, and that was the result of a 30-yard field goal by Cole Heckathorn. Conemaugh Township did come back to score before halftime. They went on their own 10-play, 65-yard drive with a nice touchdown pass from quarterback Grayson Studer to DJ Bambino, and the score was now River Valley 9, Conemaugh Township 7. But River Valley came right back on a quick drive, 4 plays, 80 yards, a 65-yard rushing touchdown by Max Perchetti took the halftime lead up to 16 to 7. The extra point was good. Conemaugh Township would get the ball back, force a punt. River Valley punted on their next possession. Conemaugh Township then went on a 13-play drive, taking up over 4 minutes right before halftime, but come away with no points. The River Valley defense would stand strong, and our halftime score would be 16 to 7. Conemaugh Township took the second half kickoff, had a promising 5-play drive, got down to 31-yard line, but turned the ball over on downs. The very next play, quarterback Max Perchetti broke off a 69-yard touchdown run, and the kick was good this time, and River Valley led 23 to 7. Conemaugh Township's next possession ended in a 3-and-out and punt. River Valley got the ball back then with 8:42 left in the third on their own 25-yard line. That drive went 7 plays, 75 yards. This time, it was a touchdown pass from Max Perchetti to Brendan Brzezinski, which made the score 29 to 7. And River Valley was looking in very good shape. Conemaugh Township's next drive, River Valley again forces a 3-and-out and a punt. River Valley then takes over with 3:17 to go on their own 34-yard line. A 12-play drive resulting in Cole Heckathorn's second field goal of the night, a 20-yarder this time, and River Valley extended their lead to 32 to 7 over Conemaugh Township. Conemaugh Township did come back and score in their next possession. They had a 5-play, 52-yard drive. A touchdown pass from Studer to Aiden Burnworth cut the score to 32 to 14. River Valley would not be stopped. They came right back again, taking over in their own 45-yard line with 6:20 to go. They had a 6-play, 55-yard drive. This time a touchdown pass from Max Brachetti to Hunter Adair set the score at 39-14. At this point, only 2 minutes left of the game. Conemaugh Township put a couple of their backups in. So did River Valley, and they were able to score on a nice long 75-yard run by Bryce Kahn from Conemaugh Township, and that would set our final score at 39-21. So lots of scoring Friday night in Blairsville. Some of the highlights were Jake Woodring for River Valley had 11 rushes, 162 yards, and a touchdown. But Max Brachetti was the story of the night. He had 8 rushes himself, 156 yards for 2 touchdowns. He was only 3 of 8 passing, but 2 of those passes were for 2 touchdown passes. So 4 total touchdowns on the night for Max Brachetti, and River Valley was looking like the offense they thought they could be all season long. For Coach's Corner, I'm Jeff Cribbs.
All right, we got it.
Okay, that was a little better.
Yeah, it sounded good.
I did. I